Okay, a bit of a problem happened. Now it should be going right. Okay, a bit of a problem happened. Okay, yeah, sorry for the echo, but yeah.
What did you do? What kind of church is this?
I've already spoken to the peacekeepers a bunch of times.
Hey, the nut's gonna, huh?
How many times do I gotta say it?
Are you in a cast, ma'am? Oh my, what are you doing here?
Hasn't the culprit already been arrested?
Yo, this place is mad fishy.
Well, I don't mind. I have time to talk.
Okay. They're both at a loss for words. It's just so not what I expected.
How long are you going to stand around like some tombstone?
I don't know, but she's got cat ears and she's a nun. That's really bizarre.
I think cat people actually did exist. There was Zilch, who was an actual detective.
Our time is short.
Right. Right.
Why do you think we've gathered them here?
Oh, yeah. We have to question them, right?
It's your move. Play your card.
Do I really have to do this? I guess Halara seems intent on being the assistant.
In my opinion, it'd go much faster if Helara did this, Master.
Yeah, I mean, we are paying them.
But I have to do it. No point in wasting time thinking about it.
Yeah, let's just go with the flow.
Time for an investigation.
Listen, I don't want to be a misogynist, but it's pretty clear I want to talk to you first. What is up with this fit? Who are you?
Yeah, she
Are you
kinda
an
looks
alt
interesting.
nun? I mean, I'm not hating. That's just
You are...
unbelievably beautiful.
What are you,
Yeah?
blind? None, obviously.
Yeah,
You got some nerve calling me here out of nowhere. Do you know how busy I am with choir practice?
I don't know if they're legit or not.
I'll kill your ass in the name of God.
Sorry.
I
She's the type my master has trouble with.
True facts.
I'll have you know, my dad is a higher up at Amaterasu Corporation.
Then why are you a nun?
I don't care if you're on a mission from the peacekeepers. If you piss me off, Papa will make you regret it.
Right. I'd just like to ask some questions. I'll keep it quick. Do you know anything about this mailman?
You mean the guy nailing up dolls? Well, I have seen someone going into the forest late at night. Whenever I've gone into the forest afterward, I usually find dolls nailed to the trees. The dolls have names written in what looks like blood. It's creepy as hell, really.
I wonder how many of those are via the real nail man or a perpetrator, and just, you know, some of them could be copycats.
In other words, it's totally metal.
What? That is, I mean, I guess it could be.
I see. By the way, what happened to your right hand? Did you get hurt?
Who is hurting you, ma'am? I will find the culprit.
Hey, don't stare. It's nothing.
Go, man.
I went a little overboard while practicing an instrument.
You're a heavy metal nun. That is
Oh, that's kind
that
of
is
cool.
quite the clash, I must say.
Instrument?
I'm working on this new thing I call death metal choir. I was messing around on the bass and, well, you know.
Okay, so it's a hand sprain.
Is that your dominant hand?
What kind of question is that? You want to die or something?
It is her dominant hand. I'm sure of it.
Makes you say that, buddy.
I see.
Why is she so defensive about that? Okay, the character was made for me. This is my favorite character. She's so far the most normal girl we've met. She's only threatened our life twice. That's not that bad. Okay, I gotta focus. 2 hours to go. 2 hours. What's up?
And you are...
I do the odd jobs like cleaning around the church.
Okay.
I also care for the forest.
Aw.
Do you know anything about the mailman?
So is he like giving acorns out to squirrels? Like what?
Yeah, he looks like a squirrel, honestly.
I often patrol the woods, but I'm usually asleep at night. when morning comes around, there are dolls nailed to the trees. It's tough to clean all of them up.
Dang, what a pain.
I've never seen the nail man himself, but I've seen people enter the forest plenty of times.
Have you ever talked to them?
I have, but they typically run away. Some get surprised and leave their nails and doll behind.
So that's confirmation, okay.
I chase after them to give them back their dolls,
Oh,
but I'm never fast enough. They always get away.
yeah, hey man, it's the thought that counts.
That makes sense with a body like that.
Hey, hold up. We do not body shame here, Shinigami. You're so nasty. I cannot believe that.
I understand. Thank you very much.
Disappointing. Disappointing. Oh, Shinigami. It's just every 2 seconds with you. All right, we'll save like the main guy for last. This guy looks kind of trendy. I don't know. I dig it.
Excuse me, but you are...
Not the graphic tee though with the suit. Come on, man. What are you doing?
Do you even have to ask? You know who I am.
What?
Huh? No, I think today is the first time we've met.
Is it gonna be like, I'm a niche internet celebrity who plays video games?
What? You're investigating the Nail Man and you don't know who I am?
Are you also an investigator?
What's that supposed to mean?
This must be the clergy member on the report who was the first to find the body.
Oh.
That's right! I was the first on the scene!
He is so enthusiastic. Also, his voice is so... just sounds so familiar.
Right, it was on the report. I'm impressed Halara was able to realize it so quickly.
I've been attending every day since I was first baptized here as a child. That's how pious I am. But I don't work here, so it's not like I'm a clergy member. I just love mystical places like this. There's an otherworldly feeling to it, you know? I love researching this type of stuff, which is why I've been keeping an eye on Nailman activity for a while now.
So, you know a lot about the Nail Man.
That's an understatement. In fact, you could say I'm an expert in Nailman research.
Really?
In that case, what do you think about the clock tower murder? Though it seems the suspect has already been arrested.
I think he was framed.
Really now?
You do? Then who do you think the real killer is?
It's me. What? Yes, it's actually me. Is he gonna say that? Is that where this is going? Like,
The real Nailman, obviously. The Peacekeepers are making a big mistake. Listen, the Nailman exists. The Nailman is summoned through a ritual and commits murder based on a sacrificial doll.
bro, could you make it more obvious?
That's impossible.
Yeah, I get it. You probably want proof. In that case, look for a doll in the forest. You'll find a nailed doll with a name tag for the Dark Ceremony.
Any chance you can point it on my map so I can arrest you?
Whoever's name is on it is the Nailman's next target. Just follow someone in town with the same name. If you're lucky, you might have a run-in with the Nailman.
Dog, this is mad fishy.
Unfortunately, I wasn't so lucky. I've missed him by just a hair 4 times already.
I see. So you can guess the next victim based on each doll's name tag.
I was so close at the clock tower, too. I found someone whose name matched a name tag.
Hold on.
I figured out she was heading to the clock tower.
Who were they?
I called the Peacekeepers and entered the clock tower, but I was too late. Damn it! If only I'd acted sooner.
This guy is all over the place.
I was so close to meeting the Nailman.
Guess he just wants to meet the Nail Man and doesn't care about preventing the murders.
Yeah, he has no empathy for the victim at all.
So he's an occult enthusiast? Seems like a huge weirdo.
Faux show. I'm glad we agree on something finally. And last but not least, it just now hit me that
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering. Like,
one of the...
that's super weird. He actually saw them enter the church, and he called the peacekeepers and entered, but it was too late. It took a while. It should took a while to orchestrate that crime scene.
These 4 may in fact be the culprit. I mean, why else would they have such crazy designs, you know? Like, this guy, he's actually the most normal. That's suspicious.
Are you the priest of this church?
That's right. My family has served this church for many generations. Though I only became a man of the cloth in recent years, the blood of martyrs spanning centuries dwells within me. Thus, my existence is but a piece of the eternal prayers offered. That is my mission, as the divine has guided me to do.
I don't get why, but he sure seems proud to be a priest.
I guess he just likes his job.
Do you know about the nail man?
Of course. I have no idea how that rumor spread around.
What is with this tone?
Perhaps it was even started by a wish made by those seeking salvation.
What?
Which created the phantom spread around.
What is with this? I guess he just likes his job.
Get why?
Do you know about the nail man?
What is with this tone?
Perhaps it was even started by a wish made by those seeking salvation.
What?
Which created the fantasy of the Nail Man.
I mean, that is how real urban legends start, I guess?
Salvation?
Except the salvation part.
The people of this city must be crazy if they look to the nail man for salvation.
Hey, that actually sounds kind of cool. I know how they feel.
Bruh, what is going on?
I want to tie you up and go to a world where it's just you and me, Master.
Sure.
Oh my god.
Isn't it basically already like that?
Yeah,
I've talked to everyone. Halara, is there anything you'd like to ask them?
Only end your turn once you've secured a shot at victory.
Oh yeah, I forgot we're playing cards.
Does that mean I should gather more information? What else should I ask about?
Yeah.
Okay, so now we have a moment here. You know, before we got here, I was feeling very confident about this case, but it's just so... What's the word for it?
No, I mean the circumstances and the murder methods are pretty clear, but this is not a closed room mystery, so the suspect numbers just skyrocket.
It's loose. Like, it's an urban myth, and where does fact... start and rumor end. It's such a blurry line here, but that's what we're here to do. Has anything strange has happened? Anything at all?
Has anyone noticed strange things happening near the church lately?
Wow, what a big question.
Hey, you gotta cast a wide net.
Oh, now that you mention it,
See?
What is it? Please, any small detail will help.
something strange was burning in the incinerator earlier.
How strange.
What do you mean by strange?
It's gotta be one of these four then.
Like, I thought it was a
Oh
race,
shit,
Yes,
it's a
but all
rope.
I can say is it looked strange.
Like maybe there was, you know, the rope was tied.
Yeah, I see. Then the culprit really is inside the church. If they were
Tied in
burning
a very
rope.
specific pattern.
Can you try drawing what it looked like?
It's gotta be a ladder. Right?
It does look like some
Yes!
sort of bizarre rope.
Oh.
But that's really odd.
Yeah? Like, is this the rope? Why is this necessary?
I mean, maybe just one of the pieces of the rope is already burned?
It's like a centipede with legs missing from one side. Looks delicious.
Yeah, that looks... Yeah, this is huge, but I don't understand very well. Like, it might be like the trick that I thought it was. But if that's the case, what are these designed for? Yeah.
You eat bugs? You eat anything? That's so weird.
I was worried that it wasn't supposed to be burned. So I tried to take it out. But I was too late. It was completely incinerated.
This is amazing testimony, though. Thank you,
Yeah.
nameless servant.
Yeah.
I was...
Should
Oh, wait a bit.
You eat bugs? You eat anything? That's so weird.
I was worried that it wasn't supposed to be burned. So I tried to take it out. But I was too late. It was completely incinerated.
This is amazing testimony, though. Thank
I mean, to be fair, it might not relate.
you,
I mean, knowing the trick in this intricacy might not be related to who the culprit is,
name.
but I'm pretty sure it's pretty obvious. Like, the culprit used the rope, tied it in a way to the two nails, and they went down and they were able to take out the rope. I'm just wondering what are the things that are tied to the rope.
Servant.
I asked around to see if anyone knew about it, but everyone claimed they hadn't thrown away.
Oh, I get it now. It's the fucking step stools. I think it's the tools that you used to step on it. Maybe? Yeah, and you like put like slam it down, and then you like step on those nail-like things, and then you go down. I see. I see. It's pretty obvious. Those are like the stepping things. Like this might be metal, so when you like go down the rope, you don't just slide down like slowly, because you might actually burn your hands like that. All you have to do is just step on these things. It's pretty obvious. I
It was
think.
supposed to be burned. So I tried to take it out.
Yeah.
But I was too late. It was completely incinerated.
This is amazing testimony, though. Thank you, nameless servant.
Yeah, that's how they were able to go down through that height.
I asked around to see if anyone knew about it, but everyone claimed they hadn't thrown away anything like it. The incinerator is surrounded by a locked fence. Only clergy can access it.
Only clergy.
I mean, it's just a fence. If you just jump over
That
it.
rules out the fanatic guy.
So, no one here recognized it?
No, the fanatic could be it.
I don't even work here in the first place.
Or let me rephrase that. That rules everyone else, except this guy. My bad.
Only clergy can access the incinerator, but no one claims to have thrown it away. Only
That rules everyone else, except this guy. My bad.
only clergy can access the incinerator.
No, what are you
but no
talking
one
about?
claims to have thrown it away.
I don't know if this has anything to do with the case, but something's fishy.
But I mean, it just feels good to have my suspicion confirmed like that. Oh man, I'm like so suckered in. We're getting closer, y'all. So okay, about the past Nailman murders. What's up with that?
There have been several Nailman cases in the past, right?
Can you chime in, Mr. Fanatic?
Does anyone know anything about past cases?
You know a lot about these things, right?
Yeah, you can ask me anything about the Nailman, including all past cases, obviously. I was the first to find the body every time.
Every time. What?
Huh? Every time?
That. I guess that is something to be proud of.
There's no reason to look surprised. I already told you how I did it.
Right, you just found someone with the name.
I find dolls with name tags in the forest. Then, I look for whoever's supposed to be the next victim.
And you don't warn them or anything?
But every time I find a victim, they're already dead.
Right, he couldn't even try that.
Being the first on scene each time sounds super suspicious.
You think I'm suspicious, don't you? I suppose you would. The first person on the scene can always lie and say they discovered the body in a locked room.
Right, if we're thinking on a meta level, that's too obvious.
I mean, it's not just a meta level.
But
I think that whoever discovers the body, even in real life, is just like that.
the thing is, I've never been alone when I've discovered a body.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
I see.
All of the crime scenes had no way in or out, so I'd open them with someone nearby, or by asking the peacekeepers.
That's a good point.
That's not a really great argument. Because there's always the culprit murdered the victim, and always like had a way to get out. Like even in this circumstance, all you have to do is get out, and then get out through the backyard, and then re-enter the church with the peacekeepers.
I mean,
Like even in the last circumstance, his testimony kind of like feels flat because he saw the woman enter the church, and he went after the woman, but if that's the truth, there's no way he would have missed the nail man.
that's still... Man, there's so much going on. That... You could easily fake. You know where the crime is going to take place because you did it. And
couldn't be
you
this
were the
obvious,
first to get
could
there
it?
because you know the location, because you already did it. And if it's in a secluded enough area, like a closed room, that doesn't really help your case, at least in my opinion.
So the body's discovery was never done alone. If that's true, then all the rooms really were locked.
Even the museum, which sounds odd. I don't know how you do
Master,
that.
why don't you ask for more details about past cases for now?
Yeah, good idea.
Can you tell me more about each case?
There have been 3 Nailman cases in the past 6 months, excluding the one at the clock tower. The first happened 6 months ago at a secret club in Kamasaki district. It's essentially a members-only casino. The victim owned the place. At the time, the Nailman was just a name you'd sometimes hear about in urban legends. But I had a personal interest in the Nailman, so I started researching him. And then it happened. I came across another murder while investigating a name tag I found in the forest. I knew then that it had to be the Nailman.
And that crime scene was also within a locked room?
Yeah, all of the Nailman crime scenes have common characteristics. There's always a corpse and doll coated in nails. And also, the murderer leaves no trace behind. Isn't that bizarre? See why I'm so interested in the Nailman?
Yeah, I guess.
I totally get it.
I'm so uncomfortable.
Don't empathize with him.
The secret club was the first locked room mystery. As for the second, it was at a mansion in the residential area near Ginma district. About 3 months ago, the owner of the mansion was murdered in the building's study. The crime scene again took place in a locked room with a corpse and doll covered in nails inside.
Yo, how'd you get on the property, though? That's what I want to know.
considering all this, there's no doubt it was committed by the Nailman.
Yeah, how did he get
Then
in?
I knew the legendary Nailman had descended upon Kanai Ward. The third locked room mystery occurred a month ago. A woman was killed in an art gallery storage in Ginma district. It also featured a body and a doll covered in nails in a completely locked room. And today, the fourth locked room mystery happened at the clock tower. That's every single Nailman case. At least, for now.
No, it ends now. This is the last one.
I'm sure the Nailman will continue on. He will enact revenge for the people of Kanai Ward.
Everyone else is just listening to this. Yeah, tell him. Tell him how it is. Odd that. I also didn't know that it was an art gallery storage area. I guess that is also can be considered a locked room. I thought it was just a museum. Like, I guess I missed that detail. So this is good. But okay. So what about the dolls?
That reminds me. Is there any information about the dolls used in the Nailman ceremonies? I know a few have been found at the crime scenes, too.
You find that stuff in any doll shop.
Doll shop?
Huh? You haven't seen one? What are you, a foreigner or something?
Kinda.
Around here, all the craft shops have been selling fancy dolls for a long time.
So you can get them anywhere.
They were mostly souvenirs for tourists. But that industry is long gone now. Some places still sell them at steep discounts just to get rid of their stock. If you know where to look, you'll see mountains of illegally discarded dolls all over the place.
I see. So they aren't much of a clue given how easy they are to obtain.
I was under the impression maybe they were, like, made, but no, if they're that common, that's bad. Crap. That didn't really turn up anything. Turnips. They taste alright.
A watchmaker was arrested earlier. He's suspected of being involved in the Nailman incident. Does anyone know anything about him?
A watchmaker? You mean G.A. Colon? I've asked him to fix the church clock several times. To think that he's the Nailman.
Well, it hasn't been proven that he's the culprit yet.
Oh, I see. But if it were him, no one would blame him.
What?
What do you mean?
Are you what?
This city has completely changed. Everyone is seeking salvation in some way.
So he's out of a job. You think that's why he started killing?
The Nailman was born out of our situation.
You mean the Nailman is what the people actually wanted?
Many would certainly deny it, but the nailed dolls continue to appear in our forest. If the Nailman acts as their agent, then they are also the Nailman. In a way, that's how I see it. What do you think?
Dude, I think you did this crap. Hold on, it don't make any sense. What do you...
That's true. The Nailman could be seen as a savior to some people. After all, he kills the people you want dead for you. I mean, the victim had it coming for doing something worth getting killed over, right?
No, we don't know that. That's... Come on, it could just be a sicko. Shinigami, have some empathy for, you know, the normal
I think
people.
I've asked about everything I wanted to find out.
Looks like time is almost up.
What?
Let's get going.
Oh yeah, we're here, right? We got other places?
Was that okay?
Yes, it will suffice.
Oh, okay.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Later, suckers. If one of you turns up dead, don't be shocked. Because you effing did it, I guess. There's still just nothing here for us. I don't know.
You should study their faces well. They may end up being accused of the murders.
Pretty much spells it out for us.
Huh?
If I had to bet,
You
the
need to
priest
remember
is...
every face, so you can spot them, even if
He's
they
got-
flee through a crowd.
What is going on? What the...
You can spot them, even if
He's
they
got-
flee through a crowd.
What is going on? What the... I hope it's not the goth girl.
Do you mean the actual culprit is one of them?
Possibly.
There's not enough information yet to act on.
So you agree too?
We have no time to waste. Let's investigate the other crime scenes.
Yo, okay, let's go.
Okay.
Best not to scramble what little gray matter rests in your head. So let's examine the crime scenes chronologically.
There was no need for that, Hilera.
Okay. Well, the first murder occurred at...
God. There's
Secret
me
Club.
so mad. All right, let's pick the first one. It's clearly not the clock tower. First murder was the secret club,
Yes.
according to that
It's
guy.
the secret club in the Kamasaki district, right?
Correct. Let's hurry. I won't allow time to be wasted.
Deal. But has Yuma even done anything to make him seem stupid? Hilera, that just seems so random. Even for you. Oh, they actually modeled this back here. Looks pretty nice. Oh, hey. What's up? Lights illuminate the road to the church. There's an ephemerality to it. Like it could fade at any moment.
Well,
This place would be perfect for a spooky dare. Have you ever done one of those? Is that how you died? Anyway, I want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Come to think of it, I don't think death gods even die. They just are that. So I don't think that happened to Shinigami.
I'm sure.
This fox must be the church's symbol.
come on.
An otherwise fine atmosphere spoiled by a lame fox. A gargoyle would tie this place together. But yeah, I don't know. It's almost a secret missable thing, dude. I'm so glad I came back.
Halara?
Secret missable thing, dude. I'm so glad I came back.
Emerald.
Halara? I've been thinking. The first incident was 6 months ago, right? If we go to the crime scene now, there's nothing left to investigate.
You think it will be a waste of time? There's no need to worry about that.
Is this because of your forte?
Maybe.
So, you have a plan then?
Oh, no way. I forgot about that. That was even a mechanic of the game.
What? You're working with Halara Nightmare. What more could you possibly ask for? Now, let's be swift.
Huh? Right.
I don't really get it, but talk about confidence.
Guess they have the skills to back it up. I mean,
Where's the secret club?
I actually have no idea. I mean, if it's truly a
I
secret.
smell a mystery. I'm all hyped up.
Oh, thank God, they just pointed right to us. I was about to say, like, oh, we don't really have time for this. Yako's gonna die.
This appears to be the crime scene, but it's sealed off. They've left it like this for 6 months?
No doubt they've shirked their obligation to clean up. I suspect the peacekeepers are lazy to a fault.
I mean, that's kind of great, because that means the scene wasn't disturbed at all.
Hey, that's alright with us. Let's try and make this low key. I mean, they were fast about it, I guess.
There's no need to do that.
I thought that was their power activating, but no. What are you giggling
It's
for?
open. Let's go inside.
Daniel.
Okay, let's go.
What the heck? Alright, I mean, I can kind of picture what's going on in here. I reckon it's a bunch of dolls. No, don't see too many of those. At least not in the main area. How big could this club be? Ooh! Well, how about that?
The peacekeepers may be sloppy, but even they wouldn't leave the crime scene completely untouched.
Right, so I guess they got rid of the dolls and the nails.
The body was probably found around here. The victim's name is Suguma Iho, an old man who owned this place. His reputation left much to be desired. This place was an illegal casino operating at obscene rates. Even the cheating was rampant.
Wow. I guess he had a lot of enemies?
You sure know a lot about it. When did you...
I told you, I gathered my own intel while waiting at the cafe. The real interesting note is that this crime scene also had no way in or out. At the time of discovery, the door was locked from the inside.
How they got away with it here is a little more confusing.
There aren't any windows either, which is expected given that it's underground. There are air vents, but they have secure covers barring entry.
Oh.
Besides, no one's able to reach that high up.
No windows. The only way in and out is the door that was locked from the inside.
This one is way more confusing.
It's a locked room mystery.
This is probably some sort of secret room, secret entrance,
Locked
an exit.
Her tastes are getting catered to, that's wonderful, but
But there's not much more to investigate. We don't know what state the body was in at the time of discovery.
I told you not to worry. The conditions have all been met.
What?
Oh, I see.
Conditions?
The Forte.
The Forte,
It's just
yeah.
like a stand. Bro.
Don't tell me you've forgotten I'm a master detective.
Oh, your forte.
My forte is post-cognition, the power to see the past.
Huh.
However, it can only be used at murder scenes.
That's a convenient limitation.
To be precise, I can only see how the crime scene appeared at the time it was first discovered. Another way to describe it would be as crime scene limited psychometry, if that's easier to understand.
Oh, that's really specific, yeah. Fortis just exists to create murder mystery games, yeah. From a meta standpoint.
I don't even know what that last word was, bro. Hold up.
That's amazing! It's like the perfect forte for a detective.
It's like almost broken.
My power allows me to see the moment the first witness saw the crime
Yeah, excluding the real culprit, you know. Because, you know, seeing that will be too OP.
scene.
I wonder if it lets you see the actual face of the first witness.
Not the culprit, not the victim, but how it appeared when a third party first entered.
Okay. I mean, it's not that broken. You can't see the culprit, you know?
The memory or perception of the witness does not affect my postcognition. What I see is what actually was there.
Huh. That's
When it
really
comes to my
strong, Paul.
power. The witness is not a camera or a recording device, but rather a trigger. Perhaps the best way to think of it is like a bookmark stuck between the pages of when the body was found.
Okay. Well, let's see it.
Well, there's no point in wasting more time explaining.
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
That power sure is convenient. Explains all the confidence.
Right. You have such a useful skill. I thought it was going to be a recon ability because of how they gathered info.
It's similar to the Mystery Labyrinth, where I recreate the crime scene in your mind.
You just want to be like them, Shinigami. I don't want to get overshadowed.
But now it's done in the real world. Although, it is limited to both the crime scene and the moment of first discovery.
But still, it's amazing.
On the other hand, my master's got nothing. Why is life so unfair? Now I'm angry.
I thought we had each other or whatever.
Master, can I nibble on your heart to help cheer me up?
Oh my god.
What? Of course not.
Don't even go near me. Jesus. I don't know what she's capable of. Alright. Get popping?
Yeah.
Maybe they're already doing that. I'll just chill. What's up?
Huh.
Post-cognition. I wonder what it's like. All I can do is wait for the report.
It's a shame we can't actually see it.
Well, do I have some good news for you?
Huh?
What is it this time?
Master, try to remember. Did you feel anything back on the Amaterasu Express?
Wait,
Yeah, we
no,
can,
that was you? I thought that was Yuma's power.
Yeah.
Oh, when the other master detectives used their powers?
Yeah.
Darn it.
Probably shouldn't
So
go.
are we actually just completely ordinary? That sucks. I mean, I get it, but that sucks.
This sensation. I felt it when Aphex used his powers. Somehow, it feels like I can hear what Poochie hears. Right. I can sense whenever a master detective uses their power.
Yes, that's it! Maybe your coalescence will work now.
Coalescence?
Simply put, it's the ability to share someone else's power. On the train, you only felt the resonance of other people's fortes, but its true function is to share their powers.
I see.
Though, like that would be unbelievably helpful.
Yeah, it's almost like a fortress
Then
in
that
of
means I
itself.
can also see the scene in the past with Halara? That's amazing! Is this your ability, Shinigami?
Is something like that. But there are conditions for it to activate.
Well, you sure know a lot about it.
You must kiss someone to share their ability.
What?
Oh. What?
Kiss Halara?
I didn't kiss Poochie. I definitely didn't kiss Aphex. I would remember that.
Like,
Huh.
Okay.
oh, did you blush? Did you really want to? You still don't know if Halara is a boy or a girl.
What is up with you? Don't what?
Alright, let's continue.
Messing around and tell me how it works.
You need permission from the person sharing the ability first. Then, you must hold hands while the ability is active.
But then
Oh,
how
I
did I get their abilities on the train? Did you do it on my behalf?
That's it.
No, they weren't sharing. He only saw.
I can do that.
Is anyone's bothered by that inconsistency?
No, it's not an inconsistency. He wasn't exactly like feeling their powers. He was just seeing.
Huh. Alright, well, hey partner, or excuse me, assistant. I need your assistance.
Halara.
I'm very scared. Give me your hand, please. No.
Halara?
I need you to be quiet. I'm concentrating.
Sorry, but there's something I want to ask.
What? So hypothetically, I am giving you 5 billion yen.
Coalescence. Hold hands. You and me.
He actually just told the straight truth? He didn't make something up?
Yeah, like hold
I like
on.
your style, kid, but that's wacky.
Yes, that way I'll be able to see the past too. I think.
My sources made no mention of such an ability. In fact, you're just a trainee.
Well, want me to prove it to you? I mean, if it really will work.
Yeah, but I just remembered I had it.
Surprise!
Anyway, we don't have much time. Let's try it.
I have no intention of getting friendly with you.
Oh, it's not like that.
I despise you.
Oh!
Whoa, what?
What? Where did that come from? I'm actually hurt. Hold up.
Huh?
Just the thought of holding your hand makes my skin crawl.
Hey, yo, what the
I didn't know you hated me so much.
Let me be clear. I don't just hate you in particular.
Oh, you hate everybody? Well, that's fine. That makes me feel a little better.
I despise all of humanity equally. I
Well,
don't trust anyone except the dead.
that's sad.
We got 3 hours. Can you make an exception today?
I had a feeling. Halara must be a demon straight from hell.
No, they just have some trauma. Or they're just really, really mean, which is not often the case.
Then why did you choose to help me with the investigation?
As I told you in the beginning, I always work sincerely for the payment I receive. As long as you promise payment, I will promise my utmost efforts as a professional.
But a professional means no hand-holding. Really? How unprofessional could you... That's like the definition of unprofessional.
Then please, hold my hand. It's necessary for the investigation.
Please hold my hand! I can't investigate without someone holding
Oh man.
my hand.
What if she got me lied, huh? That'll be
Add this to my bill
hilarious.
if you want. You'll agree then, right?
These implications, though.
Fine. If it's what I must do as a detective, then I have no choice but to agree.
I would be so uncomfortable if I was Halara. My god. I mean, they're on the job. What the? Oh, I thought like Shinigami's side effects were happening or something.
No. He just really doesn't trust anyone.
My god, we gotta see it though. I'm really curious. The thing that stands out most in the room is that casino machine is powered off. The other ones aren't. The dolls are definitely there. At least this confirms. Oh my gosh, that looks so cool though. Whoa.
Yeah, it looks dope as
It's
fuck.
definitely a
I
normal.
can see it. Everything looks different than a moment ago.
It's a bit more normal than I was expecting, but yeah, this is insanely helpful.
Incredible. So this is post-cognition.
Yeah, we ain't helpful.
Incredible. So this is post-cognition.
Yeah, we ain't fooling.
What is that thing? I think it's a game or
Just
something.
changed though from at first glance. Oh, what is
Cheers.
that? Wait, whoa, what?
You really see it?
From at first glance. Oh, what is that?
Yeah, there's a doll.
Wait, whoa, what?
You really see it?
Though from at first glance. Oh, what is that? Wait, whoa, what?
There's a
You really
doll.
see it? So your coalescence is real. I didn't expect you to already have your own forte. Well, this does save me the trouble of reporting it back to you. But it's quite inconvenient to keep our hands joined.
Right.
Very well. Go ahead and lead the investigation.
Me? While holding your hand? I don't know about that.
If you can see what I see, that would be for the best. I'm only acting as your assistant, after all.
Right.
Yeah,
This is
awesome.
quite the bizarre crime scene. But unusual crime scenes are expected when you work for the WDO. Now, let's see what you're capable of.
Hey, you got it. I won't disappoint. Let's go. This is actually cool. If Shinigami was just pulling our leg, though, and we truly didn't need the ability to hold their hand, I personally will be furious. That's like too effing far. But what do I know? Anyway, let's first analyze the corpse's original location.
Vent?
That's like the second time in a row. Listen, I know it's the obvious joke, but there is something suspicious about this vent.
Yeah.
Oh, you use... Okay, I see. There's a vent here. The four corners of the cover are screwed down, so I don't think it'll open. I doubt the cover can be opened when it's like this.
But
It's too early to conclude. There's no useful information. Compare it with the use of post-cognition. Right, I'll give it a try. This has to cognition. Right, I'll give it a try.
Consent!
This has to show that on screen every time. Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Body. I see a body. The murder scene through Halara's eyes is completely silent.
This one was also hanged.
There are dolls nailed to the walls and floor, and a corpse pinned down with nails in a similar fashion. And this all feels like a dream. It doesn't seem real. There are abnormal decorations all around the crime scene. And it's...
I think the culprit might have stepped on the corpse to open the window and get out there.
so quiet.
Yeah, they climbed onto the corpse.
Oh, yeah, we do
To
gotta
reach the
check
vent.
that again. This is so
Yeah.
Okay, I know I've been saying that a lot, but let's check again. What's with the vent? It is.
Hey, this vent. The cover is in place, but it hasn't been screwed on.
How did they get out from... If this was the entrance and exit, that is bananas.
Which means it could be easily removed, right?
what are you doing?
Huh?
You can't touch what you see in post-cognition,
Also,
even if you happen to be 3 meters tall.
you just had to remind us we're short. All right.
Oh, I see. But I think this will be an important clue.
It's a shame we can't actually... Well, outside of post-cognition, we can still see what it leads to.
The vent is about 40 by 30 centimeters. A thin adult could probably pass through.
Then adult. And that rules out someone at the chapel. Or...
Oh, that's right. That's really a great deduction, by the way. I did not deduce
Or
that,
is it
but
a church?
that's totally right.
Is there a difference? I don't know. Anyway, key get. Let's go. All right. Let's just, bite the bullet. What's up with this corpse? See
It's
anything?
a man's corpse.
Whoa.
He's probably around 60 years old.
And look at those fingertips.
His body is pinned against the wall with countless nails. There isn't much bleeding, so the nails must have been hammered in after he died.
You're starting to get the hang of this. Not too shabby.
Oh, there are marks on him. Signs that he was strangled.
Huh. Very similar.
The vertical scratch marks were probably made when he resisted.
The most basic of basic observations. Well, at least you noticed.
Oh my god, the rare time Shinigami compliments us. Hilera's like, no, come on.
Calm down.
Can't have any self-esteem. Gotta take you down a peg.
Yeah, I mean, self-esteem can also be considered as ego, you know?
It's to everything I taught you at the clock tower. Such an awesome mentor.
This
But it's exactly the same. I mean, I guess... I never really strangled someone, so I really don't know if, how they would act. Will they, like, scratch their neck in order to get out? Yeah, probably.
It's identical to the murder at the clock tower.
The culprit first strangled the victim to death, and then decorated the room afterward.
But why?
Too early to say, really. But it is safe to assume. I'm still, for whatever reason, believing they had to transport the body here in post.
I'm kind of wondering, it's the first week, so the fanatic guy, what was his freaking name? Oh man. Did we even get names? I don't know.
But no, okay, if they murdered this guy in a different location, it's totally possible to, you know, have his keys as well, come in here in the middle of the night, leave the body, and... But yeah, you could lock up, right? Like, that's how you lock your doors. I don't... Then how do you explain the vent? This is so weird. I have so many theories, but we gotta, you know, if we just sit around thinking, you know, Yako, it's not gonna end well for him.
I knew it.
Sure enough, the secret club has dolls nailed to the wall too.
Yeah.
That must be the nail man's calling card. They're nailed into the wall seemingly at random, facing all direction. I can't find a pattern. There's nothing that can be connected to the culprit. Let's check someplace else. My theory is...
Huh. It is kind of concerning because it will mean that the culprit will have a blood all over them, but they could just clean up later. Huh. I mean, at least not all over them, but definitely certain parts. Definitely on their shoes. Maybe they stood on the nails, right?
Could
By the way,
you...
Yuma,
Oh, by the way,
did you
Yuma.
notice the nail below the vent?
Below the vent?
I was about to mention
Oh, yeah. I see. They stepped on it.
that. They made another ladder with the nails.
Huh.
Dang
some
it.
of the nails are bent downward. Maybe they were hammered in a hurry.
Nah, that's how they got their exit. I don't think they had the keys at all.
Or perhaps there's another reason.
Another reason?
That's wacky. God, that's so good. It's a bit obvious though.
I mean, yeah, it's
Wonder if-
obvious, but you can't have every a crazy trick every
You can
single
actually
case.
see. You can totally see signs that they were removed. Oh, that's so cool. Okay. Wow, we actually can't see this one. Huh. I guess you can only do it while you actually talk to
I have
Alara.
to say, post-cognition is amazing. You can see the exact crime scene the moment the body was first discovered. Were you born with this power?
My forte is no ordinary superpower. It is a highly refined technique heightened through training.
How the heck do you train for that? I guess like how a psychic would train. They bended lots of spoons. No, but something similar.
So you weren't able to use it in the beginning?
I could, but initially, it was just ordinary psychometry.
Oh yeah, just everyday ordinary psychometry. I totally get you.
Since I was young, I would often get sudden glimpses of the past, as if I was experiencing a flashback. After a while, touching people or objects resulted in visions flowing through my mind. I only learned it was a form of psychometry after growing older. In the WDO, simply having psychometry as a trainee grants you preferential treatment. But I was not satisfied. I believed I could use this ability more effectively as a detective. And through painstaking effort and training, I gained this ability in 3 days.
Whoa.
Oh.
That's a crazy turnaround. Oh my god.
3 days?
You were in a hurry.
As I told you earlier, this ability can only see when a corpse is first discovered. It can't be used from the culprit or victim's viewpoint. It is only when a third party first witnesses a crime scene. There are conditions for my post-cognition to activate. First, I must be standing at the crime scene. This condition is absolutely required. I must also know the victim's name and face. That's why prior research is crucial.
Huh.
Lastly, post-cognition is only effective in a 10-meter radius around the body. At this time, I can only see the crime scene and the victim. I can't see any living things that were at the scene.
I think that last limitation.
Huh. Crime scene and the victim. Oh, I see.
Be very important. I need to keep that in mind. Sadly, I don't have any notepaper near me, so...
I mean, your video footage is enough to know everything. You can just
That'll do,
rewatch
right?
it.
So if someone was hiding in the room, you wouldn't be able to see them?
No. My ability isn't so good at detecting people.
Still, this is incredibly effective in investigating murder cases.
Dog is sucking up like mad. They have been very mean to us for a whole chapter, Yuma.
Feel free to summon me whenever you need my help.
Cool.
Of course, I don't work for cheap.
Yeah, whatever.
You're not gonna change your mind on that, I guess.
Can't compromise your morals, I guess. Well, the morals just... Ugh. Really? There's nothing to do with this? Whoa. Oh. It looked like almost like a secret passage. The way
Yeah, I
the light
thought
was
this
bouncing
might be
off that
similar to the
corner.
casino in Danganronpa.
I think that's just wishful thinking. But let's go! Post-cognition! Get that filth off my screen.
Huh? What?
There's something here. Eh? The key to the place, dude!
Oh,
Oh.
there's a key in the glass. Is it the key to the room?
Seems like it. By the way, being an illegal casino, the security was extremely tight. There's only one master key. It's also a special key that can't be duplicated.
If it was thrown in from outside the vent, it wouldn't be inside the glass.
So this is definitely another locked room mystery! Hooray! I'm so glad this is definitely another locked room mystery! Hooray! I'm so glad I met you!
I'm not so sure on that. For some reason. But I guess I was kind of right. They had a key to the room.
Yeah, they did.
Probably just... I mean, no. They definitely
And
did
they
not
left
kill
it.
them here. The owner of the place. Anything else here? Oh, hey, slot machine. Nice.
Yeah.
The slot machine's spotless. Looks like it was well taken care of. There's nothing here of interest. Seems that way. Let's check someplace else. Latte. And now we got... Let's see...
What
Just
is
some
this?
dolls. Not a lot, from at least at first glance.
Ah, the table was moved.
There's a doll nailed to the roulette table.
I see.
There's also a doll nailed here, right in the middle of the roulette wheel. The doll itself seems to be the same as the others. There doesn't seem to be anything noteworthy. That is, in of itself, sufficient knowledge. Let's check someplace. Really?
It was kicked.
That's it? Well, let's look at the table. Was this moved during the incident? As far as I can tell, it doesn't seem related.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's check it out. Really no clues. You're
Oh, why was it moved? Was something under it? Like there's blood here.
kidding. Yeah, let's check it out. Really? The incident? It? Well, I can tell it doesn't... I mean, it's not a big...
There was blood under it. Maybe it was something that happened during the struggle against the culprit
place. I'm
victim.
not surprised. All that's left is
It's fragrant!
the exit. Oh, no, around the exit too. Okay. Anything on the ceiling? That's also a possibility. But yeah, okay, let's check out the door.
The lock is broken. Maybe someone broke it and forced their way in, like at the clock tower.
Yeah.
So much for being a locked room.
But from the looks of it, there's no sign of the lock or door being tampered with.
What? But it's locked. It's broke. I didn't understand that. All right. I'm going to just take his word for it.
That's...
The chair's knocked over. How cruel. Could this be evidence of a struggle between the victim and the culprit?
Yeah, possibly.
I don't know about that. The culprit could have knocked it over on purpose to throw off the investigation. Yeah, it's a red herring. There's not much we can get from it other than the fact it's knocked over. Let's check elsewhere. Yeah. Oh. No, that was a lot faster than I expected.
I think that's about it.
I've checked what I can. That's it? Bro. Well, I mean, they had the master key. We know that for certain. And yeah, they climbed into that vent, which would imply our culprit would have to be slender enough to fit inside of there. Just throwing that out there. I'm not, you know, it's just a fact. At least one person at the chapel's innocent.
There isn't much else to investigate. I've never experienced this before, but it's surprisingly convenient to be able to share my post-cognition. It's exhausting to explain what I see to a client.
Right. I could see how that'd be annoying and time-consuming.
Really?
People do not believe what they cannot see. I have often been called a liar.
I suppose fortes aren't always convenient.
We still have locked room mysteries to examine. The second incident was at the mansion near Ginma District. I have an idea of where to go. Let's hurry there.
Deal. Let's check out this next locked room. I do
Okay, great.
wonder if this will be a game of Guess Who, though, based on just the information we have. Because if that's the
The
case...
building we're heading to is accessed through Ginma District. Let's hurry there.
Okay, you act like I know where that is. Gosh, but as I was saying, that could be fun in its own way, but... Is it really just the 4 at the church? I don't know, but...
Yeah, like it could be many people.
That concludes today's episode of Master Detective Archives Raincoat. Said it right this time. I'm just immersed in this mystery, but...
Yeah, it's great. It's great. In fact, it's so great, I'm going to continue.
Disclaimer. This video will not contain any financial advice or financial speculation. We're a gaming channel. That'll just be completely off topic. I just thought I'd mention that. Welcome back to the show, everyone. Today on Master
Your financial advice is don't take on Halara's job.
Detective Archives Rank.
Or don't ask, or don't pay Halara, because she is going to ask for so much money.
We're hanging out. Well, Laura, doing, I already forgot. Oh yeah, some investigating. Last episode, despite it being constantly raining, it was a little on the dry side as we simply ran around collecting clues. We do have a few possible suspects, though. Might as well talk about them. That's not where that is. Oh yeah. There they are. Interestingly enough, they are not named. What
Yeah, like what do you mean, worshipper, servant?
is up with that? I
think the trick might have to do with the name.
don't know, but we can learn more
This might be some reason for it.
about
Oh yeah.
often abusive and unwilling to listen to. Abusive? Her personality is far from the image of a typical nun. Her father works in upper management, Amaterasu, something she gave alleges is a full effect. We saw that firsthand. And we have servant, a man who does odd jobs at the church, his own colleague, the nun bosses him around on a daily basis. While he's concerned about his weight, he's too weak-willed to do anything about it. God dang. Yo, he likes video games, though. All right, dang. We also got this guy who we established last episode was a FNAF tuber. Really an interesting character. His obsession with the topic can sometimes pose life in danger. His full-time job just talking about the occult and studying it. And our last suspect, who is my prime suspect, because, I mean, come on. He looks so fishy.
Yeah, I guess. Ha, dislikes the atheist. Fucking hilarious. A world filled with happiness. Worshipper, yes, of course.
And our last suspect, who is my prime suspect, because, I mean, come on.
Yeah, it's between this guy and the worshipper. I don't suspect the cute nun. Look at her, the cat girl nun. How could she be the culprit?
He looks so fishy. We're going for a whole, like, fox theme with this, and he's got, you know, he's got those, like, fox eyes. He's a little crafty. A priest of the Church of Kanai brimming.
She is literally a fox. Come on.
Prime suspect, because, I mean, come on. He looks so fishy. We're going for a whole, like, fox theme with this, and he's got, you know, he's got those, like, fox eyes. He's a little crafty. A priest of the Church of Kanai brimming with...
Yeah, he is closing his eyes, which makes him very untrustworthy.
Paternal affection. He feels his calling to help others in need. You don't say. Dislikes atheists. Dude, maybe that's what happened. That's the...
Oh yeah, maybe he might have been killing an atheist actually.
That's the modus operandus, bro. The lady that got killed in the most recent Nailman incident. She was a Redditor atheist.
I mean, do we have a proof that she was an atheist?
Either that, or it was the abusive, prone to violence, as indicated by their hand, death metal lady. But I hope that's not the case. Anyways, I kept my promise, y'all. You guys have been crushing the like goals, and I really do appreciate that. Calling to action, it's kind of just, it's like a new...
Thin adult can fit through the wind, which implies that the fat servant couldn't do it. I think that the crime scene is entirely there to rule him out.
I really had to do it before, but once again, if we get this video to 1,000 likes, new video tomorrow. But where are we even going again? Oh yeah, the other crime scene. Is this isn't the art gallery run, right? For some reason I think we're saving that for last. No, this is, yeah, the mansion. Okay, now I remember. Hopefully Halara's ability can help us here. Golly, this place looks amazing though. Anyone play Pokemon
There's a
XD?
large mansion beyond the gate over there.
Reminds me of that.
Look at him jump.
Anyone play Pokemon
There's a
XD?
large mansion beyond the gate over there.
Reminds me of
I
that.
wonder if that's the second crime scene.
He's jumping up to see more.
That's probably it. Let's go inside.
Is it open like the other one? Do we have to like ring the doorbell or something?
It's closed, as expected.
Yeah, it is a mansion after all. I mean, I don't think it... Whoa, okay.
Oh, okay.
Are you sure?
They're too cool. They're so cool.
Yeah, you just kick it down.
Looks open to me. It must have been the wind.
Wait!
But yo, wait, aren't there like peacekeepers like
This way.
everywhere?
No, not
I'm
really.
just, after what we went through, yeah, a more discreet approach would work.
It looks like a haunted mansion.
At the same time, though, we don't have a lot of time.
I hope there aren't any ghosts around. I have a feeling they'll appear this time.
I mean,
Very
without my
funny.
trusty vacuum.
I've been meaning to ask, but aren't you kind of a ghost yourself?
The incident occurred about 3 months ago. The victim was Ali Hohen, the owner of this mansion.
Ali, okay.
He had no family and lived alone. The owner of this mansion.
Ali, okay.
He had no family and lived alone. The mansion is now empty and dilapidated.
Dang, that's so sad.
The crime scene is in the study near the back. Let's go.
Let's
I don't
do
know.
this.
Dying with no one around you? That just sucks. And also getting murdered by the nail man, I mean.
The Nailman killings had another common factor, besides the locked room. The first person to find the body was always the same person.
Yes.
Right, that occult guy. Well, we already knew that.
That worshiper from church? Do you suspect him too?
What he said did make sense. He's been obsessed with the Nailman and had access to the names of potential victims. It's not too surprising for him to be the first on the scene each time.
And I do wonder, like, if the culprit was the one who, like, left the scene and later came out to investigate the scene, does that count as... Does Halara's powers reject that person's visions?
I guess
Because they're not actually the witness? So, ironically enough, I think Halara's vision might rule him out.
It's not too surprising for him to be the first
So in that sense, it really might be the priest.
on the scene each time.
I guess I shouldn't assume things going into this.
Unlike me. That guy looks a little weird! Coppers! Arrest him now!
That's right. It's down this hallway. The crime scene is in the room on the right side. There's little time. Let's head straight there.
Ha! Think you're partners now just because you held hands with my master?
Oh my gosh, Shinigami is like the
Jealous.
worst.
I'll have you know,
Jealous.
Master and I are connected on a much deeper level.
I mean, you did give me the saliva sword or what? That sounds effed up. You know what I
It
mean?
sounds so suggestive.
My bad, Yuma. Also, people... This isn't confirmed, but... He's not 11. I know that now. I don't know more than that, but it's not that
Feels
bad.
like a jump scare's coming up.
It is so creepy, but yeah, it's not like illegal, which... yeah, no. We don't like that on this channel. Just throwing that out there.
So this is the study where the crime took place.
Oh, it's open. I wonder if the lock was broken at the time of discovery here too. It's open. I wonder if the lock was broken at the time of discovery here too.
I wonder why it's always... Yeah, locked
There's
rooms.
nothing left here either. It's all cleaned up.
I don't want to do it, but I suppose I can share my post-cognition again here.
Yeah, sorry.
Are you sure?
I mean, you could just... It would help a ton, because, you know, I can't take you into the labyrinth, just saying.
Don't make a big deal out of it. Just make it quick.
Okay. You guys did clear up a misunderstanding, too. Yuma could before see the ability be used, because Poochie and Aphex's abilities were something that could be witnessed. But with Halara's, that is why contact needs to be made. So it's not a plot in a discrepancy. It's just simply me not totally paying attention, which, you know, it
pretty
happens.
much.
There's a lot going on.
Lara's hands are smaller and softer than I thought.
Dog, Yuma, come on! Focus on the case!
Considering Halara's strength, I thought they would be bulkier.
Hey, I mean, you know...
Master, is holding hands all it
What?
takes to get you hot and heavy? You're making me sad.
I mean, he's a detective. He's just making an observation.
No. Though I am curious, is Halara a man or a woman?
What's wrong?
Hey, if you're a man, I tap that.
Not at all. I guess it'd be pretty rude to ask now.
Yeah, let's just focus on the case. Oh, there's more I can say.
Locked room mysteries aren't uncommon among all the unsolved cases the WDO deals with. My question to you is, why do you think culprits create these locked room mysteries?
Honestly, it's the flex, but I think the more effective way of locked room will be to make it so that you lock the locked room with other suspects inside the room, and then you get out to make it seem like that you couldn't have committed a crime.
Well, in other mystery franchises that I may have played, it's usually to make a...
I mean, it's most like to make the victim look like they committed suicide, or to frame other people who are inside the room with the victim.
crime looking like a suicide, yeah?
To make it look
Yeah, there you
like
go.
the victims committed suicide?
Correct. By cutting the space off from the outside, the murder is made to look as if the victim killed himself.
But that's clearly not the case here.
Yeah,
You
they
make a
just
good
love to
point.
flex.
Why bother with a locked room? Unless it has something to do with... He doesn't have a name, but... You know, Darkiplier, the occult guy, you know.
However, the culprit of the Nailman killings doesn't seem to care about making it appear that way.
Yes.
So why make it out to be a locked room mystery?
It makes it look more magical, I guess.
I got no idea.
Like the culprit is some sort of divine power.
I believe the reason lies in the mystical nature of the Nailman and how it bolsters the urban legend's legitimacy.
Yes.
That could be a factor, but with the evidence we've uncovered, it seems more like... I don't know, almost like an alibi? Like, oh yeah, there's no way you could get in there.
Oh yeah, that's one of the reasons why the guy is suspicious, because yeah, they were the first to discover the crime scene. It really depends on how Halara's powers work, because
That's
I
right.
thought that the culprit couldn't be the guy, the enthusiast guy, simply because Halara's power would have shown him as, who would have rejected him if he truly was the culprit. Maybe relying on that might have been really wrong.
Thank you.
In this circumstance, the enthusiast could be the actual culprit, and them like breaking in with the detectives is one way to create an alibi for himself.
It's locked for the sake of self-branding, making this a rather rare case.
Yes, it's branding
I
also.
see.
Is it just that simple, though?
Yeah,
It could be.
pretty much.
Master, are you sure you get it?
I do. Maybe.
Yeah, it's
I'm
branding.
just saying, that is a
They want to make themselves be famous to the world. Make sure that people know that
Hypothesis.
the
We should-
killing is happening by a certain nail
latch
man.
onto it as fact. That's what I let's agree to disagree. Anyway, let's actually just, start scanning the room, I guess. All right. Power on. Why do you gotta show?
What's wrong with showing it?
Why do they show the graphic every time?
The crime scene of the murder is vividly brought to life before us. It all happens in silence, as though awakening from an eternal slumber. But the corpse will never wake up again. Even if the corpse did awaken, the nails pinning him down would prevent him from rising. The door is the only entrance and exit to the room. There are no windows and the vent is small. I don't see any escape routes from the locked room.
It's the freaking winds
Maybe
again.
the doll nailed to the wall holds the answer to this bizarre mystery.
Right. We've only seen... In other cases, we've seen potential exits being obscured by these dolls. But, yeah, how's that gonna happen this time? Hard to say. Seems like more of the same, though.
The cause of death here appears to be strangulation as well. And like the others, there are rope marks around the neck and traces of a struggle. Oh, but on a closer look,
There's something different.
Oh, there's a cut.
there's a mark left by a thin string on the back of his neck.
Really? A string?
It couldn't have been the rope that was used to strangle him. The thickness is completely different.
Yeah.
It's a very fine string or whatever.
There are two different types of string marks on the body. Was he strangled twice? But even then, it'd be odd to only have marks behind his neck. And why do the strings have different thicknesses?
I wonder, we can't, obviously take the hammer and, get him out of the floor to look, but is it only on this side?
Anyway, it's an important piece of evidence.
Oh my gosh, this is finally getting... I don't want to sound impatient, but, this is the first thing where it's like, what? Hold up. What? No, this is... the whole case is obviously bizarre, but that's a weird twist. Oh man, what's the art place going to be like?
The victim is a well-built man, approximately 30 years old. The corpse here is also covered in nails. His appendages and chest are all nailed to the floor.
The owner of this mansion made his fortune in real estate from an early age. But along with aggressive land sharking and other illicit transactions, he made shady deals with Amaterasu Corp.
I just want to reiterate, I made, the intro joke today was just completely random. I did not know house flipping would even be addressed in the video. That is very funny.
There are several reasons he'd be hated. A doll with his name on it was bound to be nailed in the church forest.
Right, if you're just, a tycoon.
I wonder how the person who cursed him feels now that he's actually dead.
Perhaps they feel no responsibility. They just hopped on the urban legend bandwagon.
Is that really the case?
Who can know? We're never gonna know, Yuma.
Wait, this is odd.
Huh?
Did you find something?
Look closely. The length of the nails driven into the corpse are all slightly different.
Yeah, it is. I also noticed that too. It's so weird. This is so into it, but this part's this, they're barely on it. Almost as if these three were used by strings.
The length isn't the problem here. It's how hard they were hammered in.
Yeah. Oh, I see.
The nails driven into the lower torso went through the body and into the floor. But the nails in the upper torso did not penetrate all the way through the body.
Well, isn't there more resistance?
No.
Does that line up with the other
No, that's not it. I think they intentionally made it that way.
instances?
Maybe they used the nails somehow?
How we found the bodies, though. I guess not. Because that last dude we just investigated, he was stapled to the wall, not even the floor.
But why would the culprit not hammer the nails in as hard on the upper body?
That's not the only unnatural thing. Take a look at the blood.
What? Oh yeah, it's dripped downwards, so he was nailed to an upper place, maybe?
The nail wounds on the lower torso appear
Oh yeah, it bleeded down, but the upper sides bleeded up.
to be bleeding sideways.
Wait, what does that mean?
Yeah, it means it's bleeding down, but these parts are bleeding up, which means that the first nails might have happened at first, and the body was in an upper position, And after using the body somehow, the nails was done like this. Or maybe it's the other way around.
Bleeding sideways. Yeah, I see what you're talking about. It's a certain direction. That would indicate that he... Wait, yeah, how does that make any sense? Was he, like, suspended from the... what?
The upper torso wounds are bleeding vertically.
Yeah.
At his waist.
I can't explain that.
The blood flows differently between the upper and lower body?
Wow, you learn something new about biology every day.
Maybe the upper and lower torsos are different people? And they
No.
were smushed together after death.
Splitting someone in half and then putting them back together? That's just... Shinigami, come on. Goofy.
That's disturbing.
I don't... Anyway. That's crazy, though! What the dump? I mean, there has to be a solution. Like, usually I can just like, oh, it was probably this. But no, this time I'm just like, actually dumbfounded.
That's true.
Thanks, Yuma. This is where the witness found the body. The bloodstains are still here. Considering the amount of blood, the victim was probably killed here, right?
It appears.
But it only appears that way. We can't know for sure. The victim was probably killed
No, that's not the case.
here, right?
It's only because of the blood in the foot. I think the blood in the foot... Wait, hold on. Yeah, I think I got it. The blood on the foot was made later, I think, because the blood here was... Will make sense that way. Because there's blood here on the floor, whereas the blood here went like this. I'm kind of wondering where the blood on the sides appear from.
They
No.
were smushed together after death.
Splitting way.
Yeah, maybe it's from the hands and from this. From the clothes, maybe this...
That's
blood on the
crazy,
floor.
though! What the dump? I mean, there has to be a solution. Like, usually I can just like, oh, it was probably this. But no, this time I'm just like, actually dumbfounded.
That's true.
Thanks, Yuma. This is where the witness found the body. The bloodstains are still here. Considering the amount of blood, the victim was probably killed here, right?
It appears.
But it only appears that way. We can't know for sure. But it does seem very likely. It's the same.
Let's check every nook and cranny.
What
Oh my, this is quite nice.
the painting? You like that painting?
Yeah, let's check it.
Okay. Oh, thought they were gonna comment on it. Oh well. Let's check it out. Oh, no, it was that painting over there. This one has blood on it. Why?
What?
What does that mean?
There's an expensive-looking landscape painting, but it's tilted. I wonder why. Could this be related to the locked room?
Appears.
Doubtful. Judging by the marks on the wall, I'd say this painting was hung by an angle.
Oh, yeah.
The peacekeepers must have altered it by mistake during their investigation. How confusing. Yeah, it's
Huh,
just
really, that's the
really
case.
not that important. The game just flat out says it like that, which is fine. That could be a bit of misdirection, though. Imagine if you were making one of these games, right? You make one of the most important clues, one of those blue ones. You have to get it. But, you know, there's no voice dialogue. You're like, it's probably nothing. Totally just forget about it. If I was designing a game, I might pull a trick like that. And probably get a lot of paid, so it's why I'm not a designer. Two extraordinary thick books are placed on the desk. It doesn't look like the books were stacked when the body was found. Placed on the desk. It doesn't look like the books were stacked when the body was found. Placed on the desk. It doesn't look like the books were stacked when the body was found. The peacekeepers must have stacked them. Good grief. What a bunch of amateurs. Found. The peacekeepers must have stacked them. Good grief. What a bunch of amateurs. The placement seems to be the only thing that's changed. I don't think this will help with the case. All that's left here then is the doll on the floor. The face scared. Ah! That also scared me. This is post-update, by the way. Several dolls have been nailed to the floor after the clock tower and the secret club. And this makes 3. Doesn't make it any less creepy, though. We can rule out something, though. The person that carried out this murder is bad with money. That's way too many dolls. Like, what do you... Come on. Like, that's just too much. You gotta, like, save money for, like, eggs and milk. No, come on. Now's not the time to show fear. Investigate thoroughly and find the clues. Yeah.
I do wonder if all the victims are atheists, though. That's interesting.
I will. The dolls have nothing in common. I don't see anything unusual about them either. Nothing new in that case. Alright. So one thing I do want to mention, you know, I didn't like read too much into this game like prior to release. I did hear though that one of the challenges for creating this game was creating mysteries that can even happen in a 3D space. And so far, are they using the 3D space to their ability? I don't know exactly. I guess with...
I mean, you can technically do everything with 2D and like in a novel style, but it's kind of boring that way.
Like the...
And also, there's so many tricks you can pull that are kind of obvious in a book format. Because you have to like read out everything.
Pace, right? We did have, you know, the one train car transforming into another train car. And being able to explore that in 3D, that only effect works if it is like a 3D environment. But that was just something I was like thinking on. I'm like, dang.
Yeah, it's really hard to do that in a 2D environment.
Yeah, that does actually change a lot. I wonder if there's anything special here. Wait, inside the tank, some kind of secret passage.
Yeah.
Would be interesting. It doesn't appear to be related to the case. What? A secret passage? Am I... What? Huh? I don't think I read that right. But... Oh, there's a projector. Okay.
Huh.
The projector is installed in the center of the bookcase. It wasn't on when the corpse was found. You'll never reach it, Master. I'll check it for you. Thanks. Did you find anything useful? Nope. Everything's extremely usual and related to the case. Or unrelated. Yeah, okay. Fish tank then. Then yeah, why'd they model that? There's a huge tank here. But there aren't any soldiers to protect it. I mean... There aren't any fish inside. There's no fish inside when the murder took... I mean, there aren't any fish inside. There's no fish inside when the murder took place. What? Living things can't be seen through post-cognition. It doesn't have that ability. Oh, I see. Right, all the corpses are... Whoa, what is up with that? Is that something wrong with my game?
What?
Oh, no, this is just... No, what is up with that? Maybe if I... No, I think that's just a weird glitch, man.
No, it's just the way
That's
it looks.
weird. Right? Okay, then in this situation, then let's check this one. Well, here's a doll on the wall. How dare it?
There's only one doll nailed to the wall. Comparatively, there was a nearly obnoxious number of dolls nailed to the walls in the other crime scenes.
That's a good way to describe it.
Maybe there was no room to nail them to the walls because of all the bookshelves in the way?
No.
Right, nailing it a book.
No, there's plenty of wall space between the gallery pictures.
Spooky?
Wait, this doll has both eyes gouged out.
Huh.
Did the culprit do this on purpose? This keeps getting more and more disturbing.
But it's kinda creepy cute.
No.
I want to put one next to the top of a staircase so people can run into it at night.
That's so dumb.
Why would you want to do that?
You know, this doll seems made of cheaper materials compared to the other ones.
Huh.
I guess we have a doll expert, Shinigami.
Hey, you're right. Like it's made of resin instead of porcelain.
What's up with that?
The texture looks cheap, but also more durable.
Oh.
Was this... I feel to see how this could be used as part of the escape.
Too bad it doesn't have eyeballs.
The eye hole are connected to each other in the head cavity.
Oh,
It's like that darkness is staring into me.
Don't do anything scary. Come on.
why would they do that? Maybe it has something to do with the way they locked the door.
Why do you gotta zoom in like that?
There's a mark on the edge of the eye holes near the nose. Looks like a string rubbed against it.
Oh, shit, that's how it was. So it was actually strung back on. Oh, I see. So the victim was actually on the wall with a string attached from their back. So the victim's head was smushed onto the doll, and there was a string on the back of the victim, and that string entered into the eye hole of the doll.
Yeah, I see what you're talking about, but what's the big deal?
How did this mark get here?
Yeah, there's like discoloration on like this part of the face, near the nose. What? Oh, yeah. That sounded gross. Sorry, but no. Like, what is that? What does that mean? I won't even lie. This one started a little weak, but now, there's a lot just going on. Ooh, a vent though. Okay, could they exit like that?
There is a vent, but it's too small for a person to fit through.
Right. Even the petite nun. I don't know why I said it like that, but
And
you know.
it's also screwed shut from the inside. It seems impossible to remove.
Oh, what's this now? Master, I discovered something. There are marks in the gap between the fence, like something scraped against it.
Impossible to remove.
Oh, what's this now? Master, I discovered something. There are marks in the gap between the fence, like something scraped against it.
Oh, I see.
Okay. Then you could lock the room, maybe? Like, you enter the room, put all the dolls in, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, maybe it has something to do with the dolls, and there's a rope where you can tie to the thing where you get out, and then through the ventilation you could do something like to control the lock.
Then you lock the door from the outside. You know what I mean? Oh, crap, sorry.
But given your height, you couldn't see it even if you stood on a chair.
Halara, can you use that chair to peek into the vent?
I will do so for 10,000 Xian.
That's ridiculous.
You're charging me for it?
For a chair!
I jest.
Okay. Jeez. You had me, I'm not gonna lie.
The marks in the vent seem to be left by strings rubbing against it.
Oh, I see. Strings do that. Interesting. Maybe it was just entirely from outside. But what is up with that doll in specific?
That lines up with that doll.
Oh, sorry, I have to go
Just
back.
goodbye. This one started a little weak, but now... No, like, what is that? What does that mean? I won't even lie. This one started a little weak, but now...
That's the bookcase, right? There's the body. Positioning is so important in this case, but...
What? Okay, then in this situation, then let's check this one. Well, here's. And that's weird. Okay, then.
Yeah, I think it might be actually be similar to the BB case now. The doll was there, then there was a string attached. Maybe it might not relate to the body. Then the doll was used. The strings were two there, and then went to the door.
And that
Doll nails the nail them.
this isn't
More and more disturbing. Why?
See,
connected to each other in the head cavity. It's like that darkness.
but now. Now there's a lot. Sorry.
The marks in the vent seem to be left by strings rubbing against it.
One end was attached to the lock, the other was on the doll, and the other went over here. So if you control the string from outside, you'll be able to control the lock. I think that's how it is.
That lines up
I
with
think
that
the lock
doll we
needs to be
found.
checked.
Did someone hitch a string to it or something?
Wait, what? Could they've made like a, like a crazy mechanism to lock the door using a string, that doll, and a
Yeah.
crazy mechanism to lock the door? You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
pretty
Like,
much.
Shouldn't even be visible from your perspective. I'm surprised you noticed.
I had some help.
It was just a hunch.
No, really, how did you see this from all the way down there? Not to be rude, but you're quite small. I just, you found me, Shinigami. I don't know what to do. Answer for me.
See? I told you I'm useful. I do way more than just float around.
This was like one time in how long? Yeah, kudos, but...
You should give me 10,000 Chien as a reward.
And you're gonna do what with that exactly?
I'm kidding, a headache.
This is so weird. I'm usually clueless about a lot of things, but truly, this is
Oh, the door was moved.
nothing different about it post-cognition. What the heck? Okay, let's talk about the door.
The door here can only be locked with a key. However, there is only the master key. No spares exist.
Huh.
The scenario resembles the locked room mystery in the casino. We can disregard the possibility of a duplicate key. The master key was found in this room at the time of discovery.
This is also similar to the locked room mystery in the secret club.
But there is one difference. The key was found underneath the corpse.
Oh, I see. So that's how they did it.
What? Why would they do that? They didn't do that in the casino.
Under the corpse? But we can't move the corpse in the past, so we can't confirm if that's true.
Maybe that's why they didn't nail the torso down completely. Because they still needed to hide the key in there?
Pretty much. It could just not be on the wall, but the string, it had a back. There is a back on the string. Why? Okay. Okay, maybe it's the doll, the guy's neck, and the things attached. So they will, like, lock the door from the outside with the master key, attach the string to the master key, make it go through the vent.
Or like under there.
Make it through the vent and it entered.
Isn't all powerful.
Oh man, this is so like much. There's gotta be some sort of trick. I'm just not smart
But
enough
it's
to
a
figure out.
fact that the key was found under the corpse. I have a crime scene photo taken back then in my jacket pocket. No detail has slipped past my efforts. In my jacket pocket. No detail has slipped past my efforts.
Wow, that's
Right.
so fast.
We can rely on that info then. What do we got? What?
Huh? What's this?
Wait, not that one. I meant the other photo. This one's unrelated to the case.
Are you like a boomer that just prints out memes and laughs at them? Lord, why do you have that?
Oh, this is it. You're right. The key's near the middle of his back.
Is that the key?
But can this photo be trusted?
Oh, I see.
Could it be something the Peacekeepers fabricated?
My impression.
Yeah, I think, yeah, the string was attached to the doll, then the neck of the guy, then it was went to the ventilation. Ah, yeah, I get it now. It's because of the post-mortem. Because a body usually, gets solidified, then it becomes decomposed again, and then start to rot and go down. So I think the culprit may have used that. They froze the body. The body got frozen while in a sitting up position. Then the culprit attached the string to the doll and the body's neck. Then went all to the vent. Then the culprit attached the key to the string, and when the body becomes decomposed and start to lose its stiffness, then it fell backwards, causing the key to be inside the room. But if that's the case, then the strings should be visible clues. Maybe the strings also disappeared? Maybe one end of the string was the culprit was holding it. But how the hell did the key go back way to the back of the of the person? Oh yeah, maybe. Oh, I think I got it. Maybe maybe the string was attached. Maybe the culprit got on a ladder from the outside, and they literally just the string was in their hands up in the air, and they put the key inside the string, the hole of the key inside the string, and they just made the key slide on the string all the way to the body, because the string is attached to the backside of the victim's body. Then the victim's body, after rigorous mortis, became decomposed and started to rot, and it fell down on the key. That's how. And the culprit, the culprit then pulled the string all the way back. Yeah, I think that's how it is made.
Question of the Peacekeepers is, one, they're not totally incompetent. Right? We've known that. They're not, I don't want to say pure evil, but hey, at least they got rid of the corpse in the casino. Could have just left it there, made it everyone else's problem. But I get the vibe, they don't want to do more work than is absolutely necessary. So that's why I don't think that's the case.
The Peacekeepers acknowledged the incident occurred in a locked room.
Right.
Besides, there's no need for fabrication.
Because they're lazy as crap. Dude, I'm so glad we're on the same page.
After all, it would be more convenient for them to have fewer mysteries to deal with.
Yeah, they could just put the key inside their pockets. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point too.
To make it seem like a regular murder where it's not a locked room.
That's true. Sorry for being doubtful.
There's just a lot to doubt.
That's expected of a detective. You're starting to figure out how to do your job.
They're starting to get along. I love this game.
Was that a compliment?
I mean, it's an improvement.
Is that really all it takes to please you?
What? Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa.
Also, I drew a sketch of the room's state on the back of that photo.
Which one again? Not the kitten.
Remember it well.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. There's the doll, there's the body. there's the door, right? So I think it's exactly as I said. There's the string. Both ends of the strings are go here. And then the key is transferred there. No, wait, it kind of doesn't make sense. No, it kind of doesn't make sense because of the way the culprit is, the victim is.
That's a lot of Doritos. Dang, he had a crazy day before dying. Woo!
This is hard. Really hard. I think my theory is kind of wrong too. Because it wouldn't create that wound if what I'm telling is the truth.
Sketch? How can it help solve the mystery?
I don't know.
Also, what was with that cat photo anyway? That's surprisingly cute.
We have to We've not done a gumshoe gab with Hilaria yet, but I hope that is addressed. Please. It's just so funny. Maybe they just don't trust phones? Wait, don't we have a gumshoe gab we could do? That kind of break up this...
There's nothing left to check.
Yeah. Okay. Let's just end it. I'm just saying, yeah, we should probably do that, because I'm warming up to them. They got a silly side. And they're not malicious, just... There's definitely, you know, it's just a reason they act this way.
Now we've gathered enough evidence. Though it appears complicated at first glance, the answer is simple.
Hold up, what?
Huh? Halara, did you already solve the locked room mystery?
What? You haven't?
I'm hurt.
Shit, I mean, I was kind of close to it, alright.
You have to admit, it's at least a bit complicated.
There's no way to solve it with what we have. How was the room locked?
It's unfit for one detective to ask another that question. For the sake of your own pride, you must figure it out.
You didn't even figure it out. You're a liar, Hilara.
Unless you'd like to hire me to do it for you. It won't come cheap.
Yeah, whatever. I can figure it out.
I'll figure it out myself.
It's really all about the money with Halara.
The longer I'm with Halara, the deeper into debt I'll get. It's starting to scare me.
Now, let us be swift. Next up is our last crime scene.
Yeah, before that,
Wait!
we gotta do a little gabbing. Also, crud, I might have missed like one of the trophies in here.
Taking a break.
One of the things I never expected them to do was to combine... Listen, bringing up Danganronpa again. I just can't help myself. I love the games. But they combined the spend time events with the hidden Monokuma thing. Because that's what it is. That's an interesting take, but... Huh? A cat?
What was that?
Because that's what it is. That's an interesting take, but... Huh?
That's a kid crying.
A cat? What? What was that? There's a kitty. We need to save them. Hold up. What? The door's locked. Master that voice just now. Just our imaginations. Probably. That was a cat, right? Am I losing it? Oh my god. Johnny got cat on the brain.
The next one is the art gallery in Gima district. We're running low on time, so we must hurry.
Right. The chief's in danger after all.
We love that guy. But at the same time, you know, we gotta, like, you know, hang out and, you know, just learn a little bit about each. Yes. View the memory. Let's go.
Hey, by the way, I'm still in danger. Don't just sit around and talk to each other for, 3 or 5 minutes, please.
Did you hear something, Yuma? Nope, not me.
Oh no. I got careless and ended up alone with Halara.
Don't be nervous, Yuma. It's fine. They're not gonna kill you.
I guess I should be the one to start the conversation. I'm the rookie, after all.
Is that how it works in hierarchical
Sort of.
Japan? I guess.
But what do I say?
Lovely weather. No, don't do that one. That's dumb.
Do you feel awkward?
What are you, my therapist now? Jesus.
Huh?
It's natural to strike up a conversation when two people are together. Such is the mundane way of the masses. You're overtaxing your tiny brain to do so, aren't you?
Well, sort of.
Then how about you and I have a wager?
What? Instead of
Gamble.
small talk, you're like, how can I make more money? Yes, scamming the dumb child. Yes, that'll do.
But I thought the chief said no more gambling.
The boss said it's forbidden, so you won't do it. You think I can be swayed by that sort of logic?
I mean, it is his sub. You should probably respect his rules. I mean, no, I don't think you listen to anybody's rules, actually.
Besides, gambling can nurture skills that every detective needs.
And also a gambling addiction, which no one needs.
I believe it
Hey, I mean, it's only an addiction when you lose.
will be to your benefit.
And also a gambling addiction, which no one needs.
I believe it will be to your benefit.
And what sort of skills are you talking about?
Instead of always asking for answers, why not figure it out for yourself for once?
Yeah, think.
How is Texas Hold'em going to show me that? Really?
A skill needed by detectives, which can be trained by gambling.
Perceptiveness, understanding other people.
I got nothing.
Observation
Observation
skills, yes.
skills?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
it's not
true.
gambling.
It is true. Like playing online gambling is so useless, but playing a gambling face to face is very interesting.
But when I was a professional Pokemon TCG player, you had to have a sharp eye to see when your people might be taking a Caterpie out of that discard and putting it in their hand. You know what I'm saying, Sonny? So yeah, I'd go with that.
Observational skills?
I'm not as confident now that I think
Wow,
about it a
it
little
is
more.
the right answer.
That's right.
Oh, okay.
Gambling isn't merely decided by coincidence. For example, in poker, you can study the cards already in play, as well as the expressions of dealers and players.
True. Yeah. Good point.
You observe all that, make logical deductions, and commence battle. How about it? Wouldn't you agree those are the skills every detective needs?
I get what you're saying, but
I think it's more so just a excuse for you to collect trading cards. You know,
When are you going to stop nitpicking?
it's called commentary, Hilera.
After all you made me explain, you will have to play a match with me.
God
So
damn
now
it.
you're guilt tripping him? Come on.
But there's no way I stand a chance against you.
Not to worry. We'll do a warm-up first, with nothing wagered.
Yeah, she's going to lose on the warm up. Then when the actual thing happens, she's gonna win.
Going to hustle a beginner straight off the bat.
Yeah, you're gonna wait for the second round. That's how sharking works. I'm on to you.
Okay.
Oh, it's still going. Okay, thank God. I was like, oh, that's short.
Yes, I beat you.
It was just a game of heads or tails. But still, you show some promise.
How could you be that happy about winning a 50-50? I clearly clinched that. Let's go. I called tails, and it was. I learned.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't
What?
poker.
Like, come on.
That was really
Does that
simple.
mean I have talent as a detective?
No. What do you
One
mean?
answer, tail.
Yes, you can say that for sure.
Did I miss something? Hold on.
Now the real game begins. First, let's wager. I think we should start with 10,000 Xian.
Right.
What? No.
And you absolutely dumpster him? Is that what's happening here? Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so.
This isn't how it was supposed to go.
You got suckered into even more debt? This sucks.
Don't be foolish. I lost the warm-up so you'd feel that rush, and mistake your own skill level. It's rather obvious I did it on purpose.
Yeah. I think she uses different coins.
I let you get carried away and made you take a gamble against me.
That's terrible.
But did you learn a lesson, Yuma?
Yeah,
Never
you learned a
gamble
lesson.
Unless
And
you
she's
have
at least nice enough to explain everything.
to. Like if you're stranded and you got a 20, like come on, might as well.
Aw, you got completely hustled. You picked the wrong detective to mess with.
I think that was a rather good learning experience. It's crucial for detectives to doubt other people's intentions, no matter the circumstances. I won't charge you interest for now, but you must tell me immediately when you've developed a payment plan.
Okay.
Alara is totally ruthless.
I mean, good for the criminals, bad for us? No, the other way around.
Master, you and Halara seem to have grown closer.
Well, I usually play favorites because Fubuki's was infinitely more hilarious. You know, we still just gotta see another side of Halara. A scammer, a con artist.
This is the art gallery.
Instead of so dramatic.
Closed due to special circumstances.
The murder occurred only about a month ago. But I'm certain the crime scene has been cleaned up like the others. Not that it matters to me.
They're just gonna kick the door down again.
Yep.
Wait, don't actually do that. This is
Wait! It's not a good idea to break into the art gallery.
Why not?
really suspicious. Stop kicking everything!
Did you say something?
That's our Halara.
The crime scene is deep inside the art gallery. It's one of many storage rooms.
Okay.
And you think there's not security?
Come, I won't allow time to be wasted.
Dog, you're...
Wait, please!
We're going to get arrested. How are you immune to it, but I'm not? Like, as cool and, aloof as they are, we are walking targets. You must know this. And you're still kicking everything?
Yeah, so what?
Come on.
You can do anything
Is this
about
the
it.
storage room where the crime scene took place? It's locked.
We're going in.
Her kicks are really
I
strong.
should have expected
A
that.
couple of thugs or something.
And as far as he... Dang, how did Darkiplier even find this one, bro? Like, that's bananas. This one's way in there. Wonder if there's any Easter eggs with the paintings. Look
Was
kind
the
of standard.
first on the scene the person from the church again?
As expected, it's the same worshiper.
How did he know it was here?
He said he was trailing the victim.
Paintings. Look
Was
kind
the
of standard.
first on the scene the person from the church again?
Yeah.
As expected, it's the same worshiper.
How did he know it was here?
He said he was trailing the victim after finding a doll with the same name.
Right.
He saw the victim enter the building late at night. He then searched the premises with the art gallery staff. When they opened this storage room, they discovered the victim's corpse. The door was locked at the time of discovery. and the key was found inside.
Ooh, another locked room mystery. That's more total.
And hopefully the last.
But I'm starting to get bored. It's not so special anymore.
What do you mean special? People have died. Let's start investigating.
Yes.
I wonder how they made their escape in here. Very odd. Wait, examine around the straightened painting?
Straighten painting.
What? What is it? Oh, yeah, yeah, okay. Post-cognition, go! Ew.
Post-cognition reveals the crime scene in slightly faded colors. The room looked vaguely hazy in my eyes, even with the rows of vivid paintings within the art gallery. The smell of paint oil that permeated the room wasn't that of the past, but the present. If even the smells from the past could be recreated, the stench of the corpse would be much more overwhelming.
Right. That's what we're
Okay.
focusing on here.
The canvas was moved.
Okay, so that painting was up there for some reason. Okay, so that painting was
Huh.
up there for some reason. And now it's down here. Okay, but this is just a blank canvas.
Yeah.
And wooden frame. It's been placed on a trolley. Nothing seems to have changed between then and now. At least that's how it looks to me. It appears unchanged to me as well. I mean, there's probably no evidence to be found. Okay.
Yeah.
Clearly nothing super important over here, but let's just check. The main, I don't know how to describe this. Oh my god. Just, yeah, the main course. That's effed up! I'm not, you know what I mean, though? Or do you?
The corpse of a young woman. She has nails all over her body, as expected.
The victim's name is Isomoe. She used her good looks to have relations with many men.
Okay,
The
and?
amount of suspects who could have written her name on the doll is nearly too high to count.
Oh, poor
The
girl.
victim has those same marks that suggest being strangled to death. Huh? But there aren't any scratches that would have been left from a struggle. And,
You noticed as well.
Yeah.
yeah, there's a wound on the back of her head.
Ah.
It looks pretty deep.
Oh, I see. So they were just hit.
Okay. Well, I mean, that means, yeah, these people aren't being killed in identical ways.
This may be the real cause of death.
Oh, I see. Maybe.
Okay. I mean, that is big for us.
I mean, they could have just been passed out, but yeah, maybe.
What about an exit strategy? Is that really all there is? Oh, yeah, I think so. Huh. What is this? A small window.
Why did that happen? Maybe this is a maybe
Okay.
this is a copycat case.
I don't think this could be a small window. Okay. I don't think this could be the exit place, but let's just see if there's any dolls leading up to it.
Oh, I see. Did they seriously just jump over here, jump on this, and then enter the small window?
Wait, I just realized, where are all the dolls? Are
Yeah.
there any here?
Yeah, there are
That
no
is
dolls.
weird. Is that Apollo? Nails are driven into the painting of a young man. I know this. He's one of those edgelord protagonists everyone loves for no reason. What? No one comes to mind. That's not really the impression I get.
I'm not in Danganronpa. Danganronpa loves its nerdy Shinji-like characters.
I wonder if that is actually supposed to be Apollo. Anyway.
The only way in or out of here besides the door is this window.
The window juts out and is used as a vent. It doesn't appear big enough for someone to move through.
Huh.
You should check the window in the present, just to make sure.
Okay. What?
Currently,
Nothing.
it opens outwards slightly, but
This still could be used to make the fake locked room, though, you know? Like,
There are no other suspicious traces on it. It seems impossible to enter or exit through here.
It's so small.
but that'd be one heck of a crazy, like, mechanism.
Like they maybe like crushed all of their like bones and just crawled into it like a snake.
Activate it. I'm just saying, like with, because we already know in the clock tower there is some string. You could put this, like put the thread of the string outside, then come behind the building and just take it out. This is technically a way to get things out of this room. So,
Oh yeah, technically.
yeah, I don't think that clue is important. Oh, the Apollo picture's gone, darn it. I'm so very excited for those games. I can't wait to meet him. I hope we get along. And if not, people... I don't know, I think people will be okay with it. That is my one fear. Like, I don't know, I don't have a filter, I guess. I speak my mind in almost every case,
Yes.
like every video. There's yet to be a game where I'm just like, everyone loves this character, and I'm like, oh, he's the worst. If that day happens, bro, I'll make someone mad, and nothing personal, but old looking painting. It's a portrait painting with nails driven into it. No dolls this time, it's just paintings. The picture really conveys its time period.
This might be a copycat.
The person
case.
depicted is an important figure from years ago. Conveys its time period. Maybe the person depicted is an important figure from years ago.
What?
There's nothing dignified about this guy. He just looks like a regular old geezer.
What? Is Shinigami's thing that she's just ageist? I'm just, oh my god, dude. Rude. You know who's playing these games? The cardboard boxes are stacked up. Judging from the labels, there are artworks inside.
Yeah.
There are a layer of dust on the boxes. It doesn't look like the culprit touched them. Meaning they got nothing to do with the case. A sculpture with a sheet placed over
It
it.
appears.
Feels like it's moved in a long time. Got nothing to do with the case. A sculpture with a sheet placed over it.
Appears.
Feels like it's moved in a long time. Yeah, you can tell from the gust gathered on the sheet.
In other words, it's completely irrelevant, much like you, Master.
Shut up! Didn't even say that. Oh crap! She's getting enough out of me, Lady J. What's going on though? I'm not hitting on
There's a nail stuck in a painting.
the painting, but just asking, hanging in there.
The killer must have hammered a nail into the portrait instead of a doll. Why is there such a fixation on dolls? The crime scenes so far have all been abnormal, but this one's just sick and twisted.
Because of the paint. I didn't know you're such an art critic, Yuma. What the? There has to be a purpose, though, if we got a key from it. Oh my god.
They climbed up.
But this time I straight up need the mystery labyrinth to help me out. I'm lost. Stop doing that. I don't. Mystery labyrinth to help me out. I'm lost. Stop doing that. I don't know what to do because I've tried to lower the voice audio in the game
Don't
to
do
affect that particular line, and it doesn't work. It just lowers all the voice dialogue, so I can't do that. Freaking. There are baskets on top of the shelf. Whoa.
There's nothing but dust inside. I guess hasn't been used in a while.
When I spin around like that, my hair gets in my face. Basically, it's unrelated to the case. Oh, bummer. And the sculpture. Oh! It's a sculpture with a sheet over it. The position was the same as before. The overall shape of the sheet is unchanged. We can assume nobody's moved it.
Maybe.
What is it, girl? Spit it out. Okay. Okay. What's up with it? This.
I've been wondering, did the culprit knock this paint can over? If so, it could have been used for some sort of trick.
It's unwise to make up your mind before conducting a proper investigation. It may have been like this before the murder. Or it could have tipped over when the discovery was first made.
Alright.
You got carried away in the hopes of getting complimented. Aren't you an eager little puppy?
Be quiet.
There are 2 keys that open this door. Only one of them was inside the room at the time of discovery. The other one was owned by a member of the art gallery staff.
Okay.
That staff member always carried the extra key and used it to enter this room when the corpse was discovered.
Right, and if they're not a suspect...
Where was the key found inside usually kept?
It's supposed to be kept in the administrative office, but it's unknown if it was always there.
How did the true culprit get that key? That's crazy.
Maybe it was lost and the culprit found it. Or perhaps the culprit secretly stole it.
Yeah, I guess it could be just something as simple as that.
Either way, the culprit managed to obtain the key somehow.
Yeah, the how isn't really necessary to know.
One key was in the storage room. The other key was always carried by a staff member.
One key was in the storage room.
If the culprit is that staff member, then this wouldn't be a locked room mystery, right?
Yeah, but what about all the other ones? Well, yeah, he's right, but...
Why go through the trouble of making it look like a locked room murder if you'd immediately become the first suspect?
Yeah, there's no motive.
Oh, yeah.
So this is the first one. So, if you were an overworked, underpaid museum administrative person, it really helps you this one time. How would they carry out the other murders, you know?
I guess you wouldn't.
Countered!
Easterny.
Countered!
One of them was inside the room. Wait, where's that key?
Oh. I miss this. There's a single doll in this room after all. Huh.
A large
That's right.
painting lies on the floor, and a doll is nailed against the canvas. One nail goes through the head, another nail is in the chest. But the nail in the chest also passed through the circular hole on the key's handle.
Oh, that's the key's handle. What? Oh, yeah.
I got nothing. Then my idea was they left the key with just the string and, you know, maybe yanked it and the knot came undone. But no, how could you do that?
Did the culprit leave the storage room after nailing the doll and key to the painting? If that's the case, how did they lock the room? The key was nailed to the picture, so it couldn't have been used.
I got
Maybe they threw the freaking... Yeah, they locked the room from outside. They went back into the window, then they threw this... Maybe they put the doll and... maybe they already hammered the thing and just threw the doll. Yeah, maybe they did do that. Maybe they just outside in the room, they like nailed the doll like this with the key, and then from the outside the room they just threw it in.
I had no clue.
Well, that's what makes it a locked room mystery. I'm sure they figured out some trick.
But it's nailed to the painting. Then it's so... Like, it's really nailed in the... Oh, we can't even check. Crud.
And I need to find out what that trick is.
Being nailed to such a large painting kind of ruins all my theories. Crap. What's up with this then?
This is...
It's a large scenic painting with a doll nailed to it. I wonder how this ended up on the floor. Is there a reason?
That's...
If it's related to the incident, there's probably a reason. Let's assume that much. Okay, and that's... Oh, no, I'm stuck again. Crud. Uh-oh, we're done. I feel like the full picture is slowly starting to come together. Get it? Because pictures and we're in a museum full of them. That joke bombed. Sorry. All right, let's just leave. Well, any ideas?
That should do it for the room. Next is the window. It would be best to check outside of it.
Oh,
Go ahead. I'll stay here.
I can't fit in that either. What do you want me
Yes.
Outside the window? All right.
to do? I mean, can you fit? Oh, we just...
Hey, let's look this. Where was the painting? It was around here, right there.
In universe. I'll try and squeeze it. Yuma, go around. Don't. You'll get stuck. Okay, I can do that.
It's fine to inspect the window, but our buddy you everything yourself, huh?
Yeah.
What are you trying to do here, Shinigami?
Like they want you to do everything by yourself. Talk about a one-sided relationship. You don't really like them, do you?
No, what?
And my master does everything he's told, like a good little underling detective.
Oh, that's the
It makes
that's the angle you're
sense. I'm
taking?
still thinking for
Iwari's
myself.
right. This is something I took on myself.
So we gotta finish it.
I can't just rely on everyone else after putting on a tough front for that kid. That's why I have to do it.
Or maybe Halara's just taking advantage of you. It's obvious money is that one's only motivation.
You always gotta take something and twist it. Girl, you twisted! And I'm talking about twisted upside down. You're crazy.
Even so, I think it's the right thing to do as a professional detective.
Because the game told me to.
Master, being overly nice for no reason is stupid. It's why you're so deep in debt.
I know, but...
What are you mumbling about? Did you check the window?
Sorry, I'll be going.
Oh, right! I'll do it right away.
Jeez.
Outside the window, could that have anything to do with the locked room?
I guess so. What was the point of that scene, though? I guess to tell Yuma, like, hey, you gotta stick up for yourself. But she just went about it in such an odd way. I don't know. I'm weirdly defensive for Yuma. It's mad bugging me how everyone's treating him like crap. I don't like it. Also, now I think about it, circling back to what I was talking about before, having a character from a game that everyone loves except me. If that's Shinigami, then yeah, I guess that finally did happen. I don't have a filter. She has her moments though.
Here's the window.
See anything?
Oh, that's how it is.
See anything strange?
Maybe something that could have knocked over that paint can?
No, nothing strange about it.
I see. Try entering through the window.
I don't even have a stick of butter, Halara. How am I supposed to squeeze in here?
What? Between the gap? That's impossible.
Just try it.
Okay,
Okay.
no secret passages?
I can't. I can't even put my arm through this gap.
You can't put your arm through this gap. Really? Your small hands?
I can stick a finger in, but that's it.
I mean, it looks pretty big.
Okay. But I mean, a thread could fit.
Oh,
I
yeah, it
suppose,
could,
still.
definitely.
Thought so. Good job. You can return now.
Huh? Are you sure? Did you figure something out?
Did you not?
Yeah, you told me to figure everything out, didn't you?
No, not at all. What's that about?
I get they're like a Giga Pro, but come on. What? All right. Wait, what's this?
Oh no.
Oh no. Is that Darkiplier? Oh, he's wearing all black. No! No! I'm sorry I was making fun of. I'm sorry I was making fun of his
Shigami.
friends. I'll never do it again.
Why didn't you say something?
Please chill. No.
Hey! What are you doing here?
Huh? I'm not doing anything shady.
I'm not a peeping Tom, if that's what you think.
I'll call the peacekeepers.
Wait, I'm...
A peacekeeper? I don't think this is gonna change anything. Don't tell him you're a detective, though. I am a peacekeeper. That's gonna be a lot.
Yeah, lie
Glasses
the
on. We
fucker.
can't fool this guy. But under no circumstances should we tell this guy we're a detective. Oh, but what if there's like a morality system in the game, and if you lie too much, you get the bad ending? Who's he gonna tell? F him. I'm a detective. It's the truth.
I'm a detective. Well, I'm still a trainee, technically.
Uh-oh. You sure it's a good idea to reveal yourself like that?
Yeah.
I'm an expert at this. Not revealing. Nice. Commentary's hard, y'all. I'm sorry.
investigating as a detective. For nothing to be ashamed of.
What? A detective? What's that?
Wait, what?
You don't know what a detective is?
I mean, you had glasses on and everything. I guess this is a art museum and not a library, you nerd. Look it
I
up.
guess detectives aren't that big in Conai Ward. Must be because our fuzzhead chief is lazy.
Well...
You ever seen Columbo? It's kind of like that.
We are special investigators for Amaterasu Corporation. We are currently investigating a case. Civilians must not interfere.
That's a good... darn. That's a good lie.
Huh? Oh, right. I'm sorry.
Halara is so imposing. I think they get away with anything.
Hey, Halara, are you sure it's okay to lie like that? What if
Why not?
there's a hidden morality system? I'm just saying.
I've told you before that deception is necessary to finish an investigation quickly. By the way, aren't you an employee here? There's something I'd like to ask you. Can you bring over the staff member who discovered the body from that murder case a month ago?
Oh, that would be me.
Oh,
I
perfect
see.
timing.
Perfect. Describe the events for us.
I'm scared to even remember it, but if it's part of the investigation, then I have no choice.
I'll leave the rest up to you.
Sure. Now, please tell us what happened on the day of the murder.
That day, I was doing my closing procedures when someone from the church appeared. He said he wanted me to help him find someone and that he knew the person was inside the art gallery. So we looked around the premises together, but didn't find anyone. According to him, there was a chance that the person he was looking for was being pursued by the Nail Man. I couldn't help but feel terrified when I heard that.
How did you notice something was off about the storage room?
The lights were on, even though they were usually off. So I went to take a look.
That could be... Dang. Okay.
The door was locked, so I opened it with the key I had. But I was afraid to go any further. So I let the church person go first and open the door while I watched from behind. And then there was a corpse.
Did you touch the body?
Of course not. I was too afraid and froze at the entrance.
What about the churchgoer?
He saw what happened at the doorway and didn't go any further.
Are you positive you didn't touch anything inside after unlocking the door?
Like maybe you were so scared you kicked over a yellow paint can? I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yes, but the churchgoer accidentally kicked a paint can over when he opened the door.
I see.
Okay, so that was him.
And paint spilled all over the floor.
So that paint was from back then.
There was something inside the paint. I mean, okay, there was probably the thing falling.
Okay, I get the picture. Thank you. You may go now.
But was that truly an accident or just something else?
Oh, right.
Oh my god. This is a tough one, y'all. I won't lie. I'm in the dark here. This leveled up, like, ugh.
Ah, damn, goddamn, I still don't know exactly the evidence that will lead to the culprit. It might still be that guy. The priest guy.
Brings all the information together. It's time to resolve the case.
Wait! I still have no idea what happened.
Time does not wait for you. Our deadline is approaching.
Dog, there's no way.
You hurry back to the detective agency.
You're nuts.
Huh? What about you?
Worry not. When you're in trouble, say my name. Halara Nightmare shall rush to your aid.
Dog, what?
That's so dumb.
And gone. What are you gonna do, Master?
If we didn't have the labyrinth, we'd be screwed.
We've checked everything we can. All that's left is to point out the true culprit, but...
If only it were that easy. Aw, I have no clue what to do.
Like, imagine the 4th the church weren't there.
Stop being so pathetic.
We'd be doomed. There's just...
Why don't we go back to the detective agency for now? We might get to see Fuzzhead get
Wha-
executed.
What? That's so mean!
Right. We need to help him.
We gotta stop the, getting him shot and exploding the sub. That is... Y'all, I've been paying attention. Like, really close attention. And I got nothing. I truly have nothing.
We need to hurry back before the chief gets executed.
At the same time, dude, we do
Right,
have
let's
some...
hurry. I want to know how they'll execute him, too.
We have some dinosaur... Or not some dinosaurs, some side quests to do. Guys love dinosaurs. I don't know, because I am on my phone. What is up with that? Like, come on. Babe, you don't like the dinosaurs? I mean, they're okay, but, gotta do my Genshin dailies. I mean, sorry. Gosh, I get distracted easily, but this case is, like, so if we're about to head into the mystery labyrinth, I think we will.
You better hurry, or Fuzzhead will really.
I don't even know where he is. All I'm saying is, I want you to do the side quests.
Laura seems to know who the real culprit is. That's incredible.
Come on, where's your competitive spirit? You might be a trainee, but you're still a detective.
Unless they've concluded, oh, it's the guy that first found the scene of the crime, then I got nothing. But as I was saying, I want to do all the side quests, but I have to see how this ends. I have to go to the mystery labyrinth. So, I think... F it, I'll do them later. I'm going to procrastinate, because I love me some side stories. Don't get me wrong, but he... Oh, God. Yo, this ain't looking so hot. What?
It's about time.
Hey, wait! You said I had 3 hours, huh? My watch says I still got 5 minutes!
That's no... Oh, thank God the labyrinth freezes time.
You need to get your watch repaired.
Ah!
Dear, the watchmaker is currently detained as a suspect. Just throw away that piece of trash then. Besides, you're out of time anyway. Take him away.
This sucks. Also, their walk animation is really bizarre.
Yuma! I knew you'd save me!
And you are?
I was the one investigating the Nailman murders.
Oh, I see. So, you're the one who interfered with our work at the clock tower.
I'm not admitting to all that.
Well, I will honor your courage for confessing and turn a blind eye to that incident. You must drop this case. If you do, we will leave without pursuing any further action.
So either way, we're screwed. I'm not taking your word for it. You guys suck.
That
I mean,
would be the ideal solution for all of us. What do you say?
Yuma, think carefully about this. Solving the case is good and all, but think about my well-being. Please?
Dropping the case would end this peacefully, but still...
Then that innocent man will just... He'll get executed. Like the boss or that guy. There's no way to save you. No, there has... What? Why'd he get...
Get my dad back from them!
Why'd they give us such a cruddy ultimatum?
You may be a trainee, but you are still a detective. Once you have accepted a job, you must finish it.
I can't back down now. The Nailman killings haven't been solved yet. I will find the truth.
Dang, he's not backing down? I don't think Yako's gonna like that.
Oh, you've said it now. There's no pulling out of this one anymore.
Then our deal is off. He comes with us. This is for directly interfering with our work and bringing strife to Kanai Ward.
But...
Please, wait! Before you go! Please listen to what I've discovered while investigating the past Nailman killings.
You investigated the previous killings.
He hesitated there. What's up with that?
We handle all the information for those cases. Now that they're closed, there's nothing left at the crime scenes.
Oh, is that what you think?
yeah, that's what
I
you
have no
think.
time for your lies.
Oh my God.
The Peacekeeper report didn't say anything about the cause of death. All of the victims were strangled to death, weren't they? I suspect this fact hasn't been made public.
How did you know that?
Ooh, gosh, we're throwing him off his game. Look out, Seth.
So the cause of death was kept under wraps. Well, I hope you see now. My investigation is legitimate.
Dang, because we have info that we should never know, but we do. I feel like that's just going to make him even more mad, though. Like, is this helping? Oh, okay. Oh my God, so the detailed
Please,
bodies are
let me
detailed.
Continue.
Great sentence.
Catch the true culprit.
Heck yeah, I don't know how yet, but
I don't know where you obtained that information. However, it appears that you must be arrested as well.
Otherwise, I'll look incompetent and very, very silly. I cannot allow that.
You are suspected of espionage. I believe an interrogation is in order.
We're screwed unless
Take him away.
Seth Burrows did these murders. Dog. And even then we'd be like,
What? Wait, please listen to me!
we're right back where we started. Not even Yako can save us.
Almost had it, but got too carried away, rookie.
Worry not. When you're in trouble, say my name.
Halara Nightmare.
Halara Nightmare shall rush to your aid.
What are you, a superhero?
That's right.
Halara! Please help! Halara Nightmare!
It
Is that-
appears you require the aid of a great detective.
Were you just like chilling behind me? Like, what? Oh my gosh. Hey, when I was complaining about the kicks, never mind. I take it back.
Awesome.
They are flying. Do you realize how strong you have to be to kick someone that far?
Yeah.
That is impossible. What? How'd you get so strong?
Halara, you came for me!
Like, you know how? Like, what's your workout routine?
As I said I would.
But I just.
You committed acts of violence against the Amaterasu Corporation peacekeepers. Not once, but twice.
Oh, you can count. You're so competent.
Sorry! I promised to give him a stern lecture after this. Can we please keep things on the down low? Mr. Seth.
We've ruined this guy's life. I'm so sorry.
Who do you think we are? In this town,
Go on.
You are nothing but an audience.
What?
The resolution is premiering now. The leading role belongs not to you or me, but to Yuma.
Me? I'm the lead guy here?
I've set the stage for you to solve the case. The time has come for you to risk it all as a detective.
Yes.
Expose the true culprit.
Oh.
Where are you pointing? Me? What did I do? Oh, how convenient.
What's going on?
Oh, I guess Halara summoned them?
I don't know why I was brought here. Can I go home?
So that's what you meant about setting the stage. I mean, Halara did suggest the real killer was among the people of the church. And now I have to point them out here?
Hey, Yuma. Are you sure you got this? Are you really sure?
No.
There's no room to mess up here, you know?
I got you. Like, I hardly know them. I don't have a motive or anything.
Well... What do? I haven't gathered my thoughts yet. It's not like I can just ask for more time here.
Freeze time! Freeze time! Look at Shinigami!
I'm just sitting here. I don't know I can time stop, but I won't do it.
Yeah,
Like,
time
come
stop.
on.
Time stop and then don't go into the labyrinth.
Do you want me to beg? Is that it?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay, well, I wasn't gonna do it anyways.
Laura seems to know the answer already, so why don't you just pay up for it?
F that.
But that would waste all of Halara's efforts setting the stage for me.
Yako is about to die, guys. Come on.
Huh. So you want to solve this all on your own?
It's a matter of pride. You don't actually care for the boss, eh?
If you can't ask Halara for help, why don't you try asking me instead?
Yes, Shinigami. Get us to the climax.
Yes, climax.
You know, when I face cam, I can't like edit out when I say sus stuff. So that sucks.
You mean the mystery labyrinth?
The peacekeepers aren't just gonna stand by and listen to your deduction here. Things are just gonna escalate, and it might even end up with more deaths.
Oh no.
And that's where yours truly comes in. We have the information we need from the investigation. All that's left is to solve the case with the mystery labyrinth.
But if I do that...
What's the problem?
There's always a price to pay. When I reap the soul of the true culprit, the mystery labyrinth created by the culprit is destroyed.
They're gonna just drop dead right in front of everyone. That is not going to help anything.
But as a price, the source that created the mystery labyrinth also perishes.
This is bad.
Which means the real culprit will die.
I'm sorry, I'm turning into Yu-Gi-Oh! This is bad, but like...
Huh? This killer's a total psycho who's already killed many others. Why do you care so much?
Because of the context. It doesn't look good.
You want to solve this case, Master? What about your promise to that kid?
What's wrong, Yuma? If you don't hurry, the Peacekeepers will wake up.
What is this nonsense about a resolution? I don't have time for this.
I will make you listen, but...
It's definitely not the fat guy. Oh man, and if Halara's powers are correct, then it's also not the witness, the worshipper, but that's such weak evidence. The other three is still possible.
by force if needed. That is my job as assistant.
Well, you better hurry, or things will start getting bloody around here.
Yeah, no choice. Open up, we're going to the labyrinth.
Fine.
Hmm? And we're gonna see another transformation?
That's the spirit.
Am I gonna have to
Well,
censor this? Or?
Are you mentally and physically prepared?
No. Truly, I am not. Recycled animation. Listen, I think they're gonna do another one, but yeah, that. I guess it is true to the anime. Oh my god! What?
Wow.
Anyway, to just, you know, gotta get into the theme.
The animation is really fantastic, by the way.
Let's just have him go. I'll save it. I'm just like, it's not worth it. Wait, what? What? Hold up.
Oh, yeah. Halara said that.
Halara, did you just How can you see Shinigami? What is going on? Am I tripping? Did I hear that? That was Halara going, what? What? What?
What's this?
Did it again?
Has time stopped?
No.
Halara, how are you moving right now?
Yuma, what happened? Is this someone's forte?
Yeah.
I didn't think they'd do this.
Shinigami, Halara's in here too.
Oh.
Not so.
You knew this would happen?
This is gonna get
Master,
weird.
you used your coalescence, remember? Your ability isn't a one-way street.
No.
Oh.
You have the power to borrow someone's abilities, and you share yours as well.
Oh, I
That
see.
means. Are they gonna lose?
Halara wandered into the mystery labyrinth because of that effect. I think.
That is definitely interesting, but
You're not even sure?
does it mean we're gonna play the mini games with them?
Who are you?
This'll take too long to explain. Plus, I don't feel like it.
Thank God.
So I'll take that role over the master.
Okay. I guess. Oh, whoa, whoa, ow! That's.
Whoa.
Alright then. This is interesting. I didn't see that.
Oh man, Shinigami kicked me in. Honestly, I think he should have just asked Halara. And also, you could always just like use the time stop ability without actually going into the labyrinth.
I truly just never considered that. But thank God, because going in here solo with just Shinigami again, I'm good.
Yep, that was very interesting.